job AEW did.
Yeah. Um, like do our favorite Edge moment since it just had his 25th on
Oh
Friday.
yes, yes, yes. Um,
And let's see what something else was coming up major this next weekend, but besides
Impact
uh,
ish.
oh,
we got
also got
we got all in and we got all out the very next weekend, and
yeah.
um,
Oh, and also man, NWA
and
75 is coming up. And,
Oh yes, EC3 against Tyrus. I
a
think
lot of
Mike.
history,
and
They
a
make a
lot of
Dory he
history.
wrestle.
yep.
Tim Storm against uh, what's his name, Dax.
Yeah, Dax Shane. Yeah.
Yeah, Dax Shane, former NWA Worldwide Champion himself.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, Camille and Marshkovich for the women's
you, you know what? Let me say this. Let's put some respect on Camille's name.
800 days, I
Mm-hmm.
believe. So she just
800 days. We don't talk about because I guess a lot of people don't watch NWA like that no more. I can tell you right now, a lady in this household don't watch NWA just because they changed the damn theme music. She said, "Oh
yeah,
fuck this! Y'all change the theme music."
yeah,
Oh, but
I watched a little
I
bit.
was a big into the Fire famous.
no, we was all into it. I mean, but
Yeah.
certain things happen. That's why I don't watch it no more.
Mhm.
But I am gonna put respect on Camille's name. Um, we talk about Bianca, great run. Uh, WWE with or Rhea Ripley and her matches when she really want go there, she could go. AEW with whatever topsy turvy's going on there, but we don't, and Trinity and Athena. But we don't say much about Camille. 800 days as champion, female champion at that, you don't hear much about.
And she defended title every single time.
Yes.
And not only that, the reason why she didn't get talked too much because, like you said, nobody watched NWA. Like I watch NWA when I get the chance. Um,
Yeah,
I'm a huge fan of NWA. This they got an old school vibe. Matches is great. Storytelling is great. But people just want to watch some mainstream and have a heart attack and pissed off over some all other kind of shit.
yeah,
But I say this: I put NWA over. I put Impact. Or we put
yeah.
NWA over. We put Impact, DDT, New Japan on and off, but New
Yep.
Japan, Noah, and still I'm trying to get my chance to watch uh All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah,
But
We got to definitely find a way to watch All Japan.
yeah,
I could
and
catch up. I heard some good names over there. Luckily, they doing some business with Noah. Um, did I hear Tyrus got Roman Reigns treatment? I
not
wouldn't say he
quite.
got Roman Reigns treatment, but this is why I say about wrestling fans that don't get or is upset about Roman Reigns' title reign. We would not be upset about Roman Reigns' title reign back in '85. We wouldn't be upset with Roman Reigns' title reign back in '89.
Yeah, hell, even
Uh,
the 90s. Hell,
yeah,
even early 90s.
you know what? As much as we give joy because this to me was the golden age of wrestling, the Attitude Era, the Monday Night Wars. But I kind of blame them for this. And reason being is they was giving us title matches almost every week.
that's a good thing. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, no, no. This hear me out. Hear me out here. It was it was a good thing back then because it was ratings. We had to pay 34.95 to see a title match. It was definitely a good thing. But this is what I say about wrestling: the gift and the curse. Soon as we get, yeah, I also blame Brock Lesnar for this too. But Tyrus is in the NWA. Okay, NWA champion did not defend his title on a regular basis.
Mm.
Ric
Well,
Flair
at
could
least on television.
not especially on television. Like Ric Flair could vouch for that. If you ever watch Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Ronnie Garvin, which
Yeah,
I think enough people should give this man his flowers for being the NWA champion. But I digress. Um, you rarely see a title match on TV.
yeah,
You see it, you had to pay for it, and then when the Attitude Era came, Like I said, I did complain about it because a brother and his single mother did not had 34.95 all the time to that before that chip came along. So, um,
As a kid, as a military brat, we watched it for free. Thank
I,
you for
Yep,
I,
that's right.
AFE.
I was not a military brat, but I found out about the damn Armed Forces Network, and I was like, "Where the fuck this been?" Well, you know, again, but that's why with Tyrus, the NWA is so going back to basics. These fans do not cannot appreciate it as someone like me, Reese, Hill. Shout out to the Wolfpack. Shout out to Hills for Life. Shout out to Jobber Um,
Yep.
would I appreciate? Oh, and the brand new family. I don't want to fuck up their whole name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Nap and them, do wrestling, hip hop. Um,
Oh,
they will not appreciate people out here will not appreciate what the NWA are doing. Like Tyrus, not especially Tyrus. Tyrus is not going to defend that title every damn week. Well, he don't have to. Like the story is the motherfuckers that's trying to get to to Tyrus for EC3. We gonna talk more about that because the history of EC3 and Tyrus, and then um, I wouldn't call it Roman Reigns treatment because Roman Reigns treatment is a whole different story. But Roman Reigns, um, I said it once, I say it again. We start to like the tribal chief. We start to cheer him. Now, when the WWE wants you to boo him, y'all want to cheer him. And the thing is, what you do to fans when they want something. The WWE, the WWF, we do this for years. When Stone Cold, we love Stone Cold. Remember that? We love Stone Cold, but we had to keep him off TV. What that created? Mr. McMahon. We hated Mr. McMahon. You took him off our TV. So it's an old school thing. Take Roman off our TV. Give him the part-time treatment that he used to bitch about with Brock Lesnar and John Cena and all of them. Now we don't like it. We don't get to see Roman like that no more. Blah blah blah. It's a hill thing to do. In my view, it's a smart thing to do, but at the same time, we don't get to see that belt.
True.
We don't get to see that belt, and he don't have to wrestle. Just come on TV, put a snappy promo, let us see
Yeah.
our champion. But take him away, what you got? You got probably the number one heel in the company, and
Yep.
that's in that philosophy. And in a fandom philosophy, this is where I agree with most people. Motherfucker, we want to see our champion.
exactly.
We want to see our champion. Goddamn.
Hell, even if you gotta do come via satellite or
No, hell no. That pissed you off the Rock. I gonna piss you off with his damn motherfucker. You're not the Wayne. You're not the Wayne. Don't you know
I know
Wallace
he ain't
sound
the
like
Wayne,
me?
but I'm saying, or hell, even do like a pre-tape or something.
I don't mind that. If it looked like he's in the back, do it. If this is 2023, you can make it look like he's in the back row and don't fuck it up. If you got a good edit guy,
Yep.
But
Yes, or AI.
no, I don't want no AI. What's his name? Henry, whatever his name that plays Superman, pissed you off the AI with his fucking mustache, and that fucked me up for the rest of the life. Oh, but before we get in, I do got something to say. Wrestling fans, my people, my IWC. I don't care if you marks or purists or between. We really gotta stop jumping the gun. All of us. That's us included. Because we did the last episode. We did the what if about Jay. But y'all really gotta stop this edge thing. Okay?
Mm.
Let it organic let it be organic. If he do go over there or not, let it be organic. Let's enjoy this moment that we had on Friday. Because honestly, I said SmackDown was a one match show. Everybody was watching SmackDown for Edge match.
Yep.
I mean, we probably got some hits between, but it was basically for Edge Sheamus. Great match, by the way. I don't know what's been going on with Sheamus this past couple of years, but where this motherfucker been like 7 years ago? You know what I mean? you
Yep.
know, when he gets the opportunity, he does bang him out the park. Um, I just need us to stop clickbaiting. All right, stop trying to say he's going to AEW or he's going to be all in. Because if he, let's say he do, let's say we go play the shit like I said last week. What if on this? Let's say he do, it's gonna be a major pop, but we're gonna have an inner Derek in us. Shout out to Derek on this one because I'm gonna steal your line. We knew this already.
Mm.
You know, I like the shit of surprise. Like they gotta do something big because we're gonna talk about this, right?
Yeah,
About this quick booking that they did and they trying to sandwich everything in this
yeah,
show. So that's my smoke. I don't want to go along with it and get all dramatic with it, but we really got to stop quick clickbaiting automatic like a damn gun. Like we went 1 week with Jay, 1 week with Edge. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next week with All Out. You
yep.
know, so
Mhm.
And
I,
there's a little story we got to talk about there too. But
yeah, let's go.
no,
Let's go.
can we have our intro, please?
Alrighty, and here we. All right. I know the intro is late as hell, but here we are.
Y'all saw that was a pre-show kicking off. Get all the shit out the way so we get to the show.
Mhm. Yes, I'm your boy Hill, the Just a Three Rebel.
Well, since I didn't know he was gonna do this, but I did put the rebel enforcer, Mr. Michigan. Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
yeah. And I really, of course, yeah. Wait, can I? Yeah, I don't want to get in gimmick infringement because I do know of Rocket Rebel up there. But of course, I'm Rocket Reason. Used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Beer Batman.
Oh, we gonna talk about you, sir. We gonna talk about you, sir.
Oh yeah. By the way, I want to say shout out to the Bulls last night. Yeah,
Not Chicago people.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Durham Bulls, of course. Yeah, had great time last night at the park. Yeah, and especially if you saw my beer back. Because like, yeah, because I saw like a couple dudes walking around them, so it's like, wait, really? Yeah, where y'all get them at? So
This man took a picture with the biggest Kool-Aid smile I ever saw for a beer shaped bat. Like, oh,
Uh, he took a picture with a beer. I took a picture with Matt Hardy. Man,
oh, I'm mad at Matt Hardy. I'm mad at Matt Hardy. Did he really charge you $100 for a soundbite? Or you were just joking?
I'm not bullshitting. Let me tell you something. So the first day yesterday, I brought in the big goatee. It was heavy, like 18 pounds. So I brought in the big goatee and talked to him and said, hey, try to take a picture with him and try to get a sound bite, but the car reader wasn't working. I said, okay, cool, no problem. I went to ATM machine, but the line was long as fuck. I said, you know what? I'll come back tomorrow. So I went back, do my thing with the comic book, which is sold out. But it's a little plug for strong style. But the next day, today, so bring my championship with me. Walk up to Matt Hardy, and he looked tired though, but he looked okay. But I swear
Got
for
four
God,
kids with Ruby. I'll be tired too.
oh shit. I talked to Matt, see how he's doing, and take a picture with him. But then try to have him do a sound bite and say, hey, it's okay after take a picture. Can you say embrace the thirst for the podcast? And manager say he's the under the brand or under the license, or no, under a contract for Cameo. So with that,
Oh,
um,
so I had to pay. If I had to do that, I had to pay 100. I say, no, I'll take a picture for 60, no 50.
to,
So I
wait,
was
wait, wait. So they do. So if you do Cameo, which that's the app
yeah,
where they send videos and stuff, quick
yeah,
soundbite, all that stuff. Pretty much, you're paying the price that motherfuckers pay for that for him to do
yeah,
it for us.
yep.
yeah.
Wow, wow. I might have to hook
Yeah,
up the cameo. If it's that easy, I'll have to go to damn Comic Con and have them do some damn soundbite. Good lord, though. I was when you told me, I was kind of upset. Like, yo, bro, I thought you was like one of us. You know, you.
What the heck?
yeah.
Oh! You ain't going Deborah rough for me, goddamn it. Let me tell you something.
No, no, no. I
Two.
mean,
No, it's saying Matt was one of
no, I thought you
Oh,
was
okay.
one
Never mind.
of
Never
us,
mind. Okay.
not you.
them.
Him.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, you just ain't no damn temptation. The three temptation
Right.
rebels.
No, what the hell?
You
Pay
know what? I
attention
will
to
use that. Temptation rebels.
Just-
Anyway,
use the listen to the wordplay. Listen to the wordplay before you throw that flag at me. But
oh, don't worry. I'll
Nah,
take it later.
Matt, Jeff, they used to be the guys that would do anything for their fans.
Mhm.
But you know, I understand now. It's a cameo thing. Once you sign that contract, yeah, anything that you do like sound bites, video,
yeah.
you gotta get paid for. So, all right,
And
cool.
then not to mention, like I said, Matt got like how many kids now?
Yeah, that's why I said he used to be like us.
He looked tired, but he's a great guy, and he's the same height as me. I wish that's shocking. But
That shock you?
I, I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought he was a little bit taller, but
yeah.
The question is, what's your height? I know Reese taller than me. Oh, what's your height?
if you see that picture, me and Matt are the same height. I think
So what
Okay,
do you
what's
six?
your height?
5'7" or
Five,
five, yeah,
seven?
5'7".
Oh, damn, Matt is 5'7". Good,
Yeah, well, I'll probably figure now
good.
after all the yeah, I'll
Hold
probably
up.
figure after all them like surgeries he done had again.
Oh, damn. You think they took some height off him?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to show the man because he was great, but after he did a leg drop of the steel cage against Edge, he wasn't right after that.
Oh yeah. Remember he had to get surgery for that. Like when he was in Impact. That's why he don't do it no more. He don't do the leg drop on the top rope no more. He do the and then the fucking elbow
Yep.
and shit now. So
Damn.
I mean, but see, that's you know what I think that's a good thing. And we talked about this before. Wrestlers need to change their repertoire.
Yep.
You can't do what you used to do. I I got over it with AJ Styles. My wife would tell you straight up. I've been begging for AJ Styles to do Spinal Tap since he got the WWE.
Mm.
Like, give me
Hmm.
one Spinal Tap. You can do one fucking Spinal Tap, AJ. But then I understand this dude's like damn near not damn near, but he's over 40,
Yeah.
close to 45. Like, I'm surprised he could still do a 450 splash, springboard 450 splash. So I
Yeah.
take it. I take whatever you can give me. You give me a good match, So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Or Pele even.
Hey, shit, he could do it. Well, then again, Finn does a different style Pele, so
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good.
It's more like sideways kick.
As long as it scores a goal.
Good point. And speaking of which, shout out Spain for women's
Well,
women's cup. But
Oh, they
anyways,
won.
yeah.
Damn,
we, we,
women USA Cup ain't you know what? Man.
shush, don't start it. I'm glad I got these headphones on. Don't start.
The hell?
Uh-oh. Yeah. I know that cue all too well right there when
Mm,
it's like that. Yeah. Anyways, man, man, we got a hell of a weekend coming up here because yeah, I know generally we don't start off this way, but yeah, can y'all imagine? First of all, let's go to Friday.
mhm.
Rated R Superstar celebrating 25 years. Like I said, hell of a match with Sheamus. I just had to say that if I don't know what's going to be the future for Edge, but if that if that was his final match, I mean, I could not think of a better way to go out because right there in your hometown, got your family and friends all there. And by the way, I do have to admit, I'm glad. See, Beth Phoenix is her maybe the smartest wife in wrestling because I was like, wait a minute, where the hell did Ruby and Lyric get them damn ear? I was like, Beth probably had them like ready to go because she knew that pyro was coming at the end of the set.
I,
Um, but overall though, man, Edge, if that is going to be your last match because we don't know what's going to happen one way or the other, I was like, you know what, you picked. if you wanted to go out in your terms, that was a great way to do it.
I had this is again. Let me say this it was not a argument or disagreement, but it was a back and forth with um our little brother Stormy about he think WWE should have done a peer review or they should have dragged it on to a peer review, and I said no, because you go back to the first time he wrestled Damian Priest in Canada. The After they went off the air, he did say, "I'm I'm going to retire in Toronto.
He did
I
say
want
that.
to retire in Toronto." And he didn't say it had to be on TV. He said, "I want to retire in Toronto." Therefore, it don't matter where it's at. If they was gonna make it Toronto and Edge could do it, that's what Edge wanted to do it. Secondly, the atmosphere, like I said, SmackDown was a one match show. Yeah, they try to put some things in there to spice up shit, but we all watch for Edge. Once Edge said, "This is it," and people got a hold of it, that's what people was watching SmackDown for. They wanted to, especially this is the first time you and Sheamus got to work. Even though it could have happened. Now I'm gonna say this: that match could have been happened before Edge retired.
Yeah, like 2010, I think.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Remember? I think I put the video up for y'all where he said the world's angriest Ronald McDonald, whatever. It's a Sheamus. Sheamus is WWE champion. Uh, they probably would have done something there. So the match we got on Friday, the atmosphere in his home, and to the point that I thought they was gonna have him lose in his hometown. That's how good the match was. I really thought they was gonna have him lose in his hometown. And but then you got this damn wordplay by Adam. That's what making everybody go crazy now. He used the wordplay. He didn't say this is his final match. He said this is his final match on his contract.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got us, everybody that's trying to pay attention to things. Is this motherfucker gonna go to this or go to that, or was it? You know, I'm not gonna think that far. I'm gonna just enjoy the moment because that was one hell of a match. One, like you just said, one way to go out. And damn it, yeah, I think what Edge is 49.
Yeah.
Good lord, man. I mean, shit. If y'all motherfuckers mark the fuck out for the Sting 62-year-old ass, I think Edge, if you do want to go to somewhere else, go ahead. I get to see you do some dream matches somewhere else. Go ahead.
I mean,
Cool. I'm
damn.
with. I'm with it. I'm with
Yeah,
it.
that's
But
right. Yeah, Edge's going to be 50 this year.
right until I see it.
Yeah.
Now you know what? It's to this point now. As wrestling fans, we should just say we believe it till we see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
I I think that's what we should just start saying because motherfuckers is so quick. Like we were talking about this shit last week when soon as Jay said I'm out of the E, there's a fucking picture of Joshua Fatu
So,
is elite.
I seen that shit. I'm like, wow, that is so fake.
wow.
So fake but so fast, right? So
Yeah.
now I already saw the Adam Copeland one, right?
Mhm.
You already
Yeah.
know that motherfucker said, "Hey, you do know he owns the rights to Edge, so he could bring Edge to." They are. Do y'all see him hug Tony Khan?
And
Now,
I would say this.
Until you see him hug Tony Khan, he's not elite.
yeah.
Okay, we all know we all know the sign. As soon as Tony Khan hugs somebody, they all elite.
Yep.
Go, let's stop it.
Yeah, 'cause remember, the Tony Khan hug, that is the Triple H point.
That's the Triple H point, or that is the symbol of handshake agreement.
Mm.
All right, so I see Adam hug him, but don't get me wrong. We do got something else to talk about. We can segue to this. But
Yeah.
his boys is over there, Dash and Cash.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we definitely got to get to
Yeah,
them.
we
Like,
definitely
a
gotta
little
get to
bit.
them.
That's a Marvin Gaye moment, but it was
Oh,
all handled a
oh,
long time ago though.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but
And then not to mention, because of course,
Christian,
Christians and
Jay, the original Jay of wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, y'all ain't know Christian's fucking name was Jay. Y'all call yourselves journalists. Oh, you
Jay
know,
And
Jay
actually,
Jay Uso.
he has mentioned this. He has mentioned their real name on a couple of occasions. So
right, right. So I mean, I don't want to do the what if like we did Jay last week, but like I said, if he go, it's a lot of dream matches that he could go and hit. He could go out his way again, and he could actually put the rated R superstar back in his forte instead of being this grit. I'm grit. I got grit. Fuck that. We want the rated R superstar.
but yeah, with the occasional, but with an occasional brute appearance too. So
Oh yeah, I mean shit. You could have that reunion. I mean, Gangrel not under contract. He will be down here in Virginia in 2 weeks. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to see him or not, but
yeah,
that's another story.
I was about to say if you do get a chance, like man, I
I
hope it
mean,
happens, man.
you know what? Listen. Our man Hill got Matt Hardy. If I get Gangrel, that means you gotta get at least Edge Christian. We gotta have a whole
Yeah,
group party this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
yeah. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Or then again, I was like, then, well, Hill got mad. I have a picture of Fleet. You could give a picture of Jeff. So that way we'll have all team extremes too.
I make sure you have a bottle of water.
Yes.
Shit. But for
Uh,
Edge, man, if Edge do go somewhere, to me, in my greedy dream, I would love to see him go to. I would love to see him go to New Japan, just for once, and but if Edge do go to AEW, I mean, it'll be a good journey, and do I expect him to go for the AEW championship?
yes,
And you damn right, but
yes.
yeah, Edge win the. I would see Edge go with the AEW World Championship, but I know people say you don't need it. You don't need the title to become great. Fuck all that. I want to see him get a title, or Edge and Christian win the AEW Tag Team title together. Um, that would be a great debate on that part. But if Edge goes somewhere, cool. If he decides to stay in WWE as a legend contract and just use his image or whatever, cool. Whatever Edge do, we'd be happy.
Be happy.
Um,
There it is.
yeah.
That's the two words we need to say. Be happy.
You
But
know, I had to admit, I was surprised at Hill's choice right there.
what
For
the New
from New Japan. Which, by
I,
the
I
way,
I was
I ain't mad about it, by the way, but
I,
I was thinking he was going to say another company.
no. Edge. I mean, get me wrong. Edge got some He got some comedy with him. We
Yeah,
all know this. We all know the 5 second pose, all that stuff.
yeah.
But I don't. I just don't think Edge would fit in DDT.
At the
Maybe
Yeah.
no,
maybe the
no,
wrestling part.
Nah,
Maybe for the
yeah,
fair.
wrestling
wrestling
part.
part.
Maybe the
Yeah,
Yeah.
wrestling part, but not the comedy part. But
Hold
but
on. You can't see Edge in the Edge
no,
Dino.
Rome.
no,
Oh, wait a
no,
minute. Actually, no,
no,
you definitely.
no,
Okay,
no,
I'm gonna throw a
no,
flag. I
no.
don't want to see my legend get his face in the big old butt cheeks.
Thank
No,
you,
thank you.
thank you.
No,
No, thank you. No, but
no, not that. Well, I ain't have an Edge for them. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say this, and so, when I say things, I gotta give credit where I got them from, which is Wolfpack Wrestling on podcast. They just talk about this on Thursday, and I think it was, of course, I think it was DK, Dark Kent that said that they should do Edge and Christian versus
The Hardys.
Hardys in a ladder match, and I said no, but I before I typed it. Our good brother, the Holy Heel himself, our star trainer said, "No, nobody want to see that." And I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you why I agree with this. Listen, we gotta stop living in the past and think these motherfuckers still do what they did fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, granted, maybe Jeff can still do it. Maybe Matt. Well, we know Matt can't do it because we just said he can't do the leg drop off the fucking top rope. So why the fuck would you want to do that? And the last time, I think one of the last times we saw Matt Hardy anything near Atlanta, did he get concussed? So we
Oh,
don't
you mean
want.
the Salmon Guevara?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want this mistake, and we don't want. How about this? We don't want a DX Brothers of Destruction situation.
Yeah.
You know what I
Mask
mean?
coming off. Shawn Michael Kane wrestle. Triple H
Right,
destroying his
right.
check.
I take a regular match. You can still do a lot, tell us a story with a regular match. I mean, go back to that first match when Edge did one of the best spears before the ladder match spear. When they did
Yep.
the jump off the brother to the little thing that Jeff like to do,
Yeah.
and fucking Edge caught him in midair. That was an awesome spot, right? They could do
Mhm.
something like that. A regular match can still tell stories. Cool. Y'all want to go back to those days? Go to Impact. Go to Impact Plus. Watch Team 3D, the Hardys, and the Wolves. That's as close you gonna get
Mm.
to that spot of what y'all want to see. Okay, these are not the same guys. That's again, that's a dream. That's a dream to have a novelty, or we could have a story where Christian is the guy that truly retires Edge. Because if you, I never call Christian the Genetti of Edge and Christian. Never did. I never will.
Mhm.
But you hear people talk more about Edge than Christian, even though Christian is a former two-time NWA champion, a former World Heavyweight champion, a former Impact World champion. But and this is why I say when they both came back, why I think Edge had a better resume, but Christian resurrect his career
Yeah.
better. And
I
when I mean,
was.
like, what I mean by that is this whole character he's been doing since he turned on Jungle Boy, or Jack Perry
Yeah.
now,
Mhm.
been his best work since the first time he was in TNA when he was with AJ Styles and
Tom
uh,
Cole. Yeah.
right,
Thompson, Tom
right,
Cole.
right. Dude, 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 don't give a fuck what he say. He's gonna say, and goddamn it, he making turtlenecks fashionable. Oh, with no sleeves. Oh, but he's doing better work. And the reason why I said Edge, wrestling wise, is better than Christian because the fuse he had with Seth Rollins, the shit that he did with a group that we know now, Judgment Day, even though it's a whole different Judgment Day now, and stuff like that. So if he come back, that's a good match, a dream match where they don't have no Vince McMahon, nobody telling them what to do. We can have
Yep.
Christian Cage versus Al Coleman or Edge, whichever one he gonna come with. Then you got yeah, Edge could be. Now see that Derek, I'm gonna be pissed off if that do happen. Even though they cool, that's not what the fans want. Okay, so Derek said Young Bucks or FTR for Edge. That's it. Move on.
Um, Young
Unless you
Bucks versus Christian Edge. Young Bucks. I mean, Christian Edge versus FTR. I can see that.
that could
But
happen.
if you want to do an ultimate tag team match,
Oh
Young
God, no.
Bucks, FTR, Hardys, and Edge and Christian
Whew,
in a fatal four match.
whew.
Shit,
That's
that's
all over the place. That would
that
be
would
all over the place.
that
Yep.
will
It would.
make all the wrestling fans panties wet if you see all the four tag team in together.
Um, um,
That would
I'm
have
gonna, I'm
that
gonna have to
might have
correct
been
him on
good
that.
about 10 years ago. Yeah.
Okay,
No, no,
well,
no, it still be good. I mean, look,
Yeah.
look. Whatever the Hardys can't do, the Young Bucks definitely can still do. Uh, FTR is pretty much fists no flips, even though they try sometimes. But
that's a damn lie. I saw
I,
what
I know
Cash or Dexter the 450 splash.
it was Cash,
Cash.
Okay,
but he missed. But
yes,
but he did it. But and like I said, Edge and Christian can still go on top. For what we saw on Friday, Edge could probably still. It's the Hardys I'm worried about because those
Yeah.
years of doing that and
Yeah.
the years of the pills and all that stuff. See, that's where people get mad at me when I bring that up. But let's be real. Let's be real. Y'all, this is why fans are so bloodthirsty and they don't want to. They don't.
Because
People,
hell, you think like look at Sean near the end of his first run.
I mean,
Like,
okay,
it,
that one
it,
I would throw a flag.
yep.
Because Shawn Michael, if he didn't throw his back on the, if he didn't throw his
Yeah,
back in the
back on the
casket,
casket. Yeah.
we would see him thriving through the Attitude Era, thriving through the Discretion Era, and he
question.
might be doped up, but Still.
No. Question
Okay.
about that. Because I asked this to many people. If Sean did not hurt his back in the casket, right?
Hmm.
How many times how many title reigns would Stone Cold have?
Oh, damn.
I will go first. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, I would say if the money's right, if the business right, I would say at least between 5 or 6.
Now, see, I want you to think that over, then answer that over. Because we talk about Shawn Michaels, not Christian Shawn Michaels at this time. We're talking
Flex.
about Shawn Michaels, who had an ego problem with anybody that does better than him, and he was still in
Yep.
Vince McMahon's ear. So, recapitalize what you just said.
All right.
Think about it over. How
I'll
many
Okay.
go
title
through this
reigns was
next.
Stone
I
Cold
was
had?
gonna go lower.
I want to say, and
Okay.
remember when Stone Cold won the belt, how pissed off Shawn was. So
Oh,
let's think how many times he would have, how many times shots he would have if he didn't hurt his back.
I would say between 4 or 3, 3 or 4 on a good day, on a good year. If Shawn Michaels was there and if DX was there,
Mm-hmm.
the DX
Mm.
Shawn Michaels would be back probably later on. And plus, he's a businessman too. I think Shawn Michaels will be a champion. He'll be like 3 or 4 times, and then you got thrown in with the Triple H.
I was about to say that because someone tell me Triple H will not be champion at all. See, here's my thing, and Darius just put it out there. Think about this. This one, if and we just going off right here because we
Yeah.
got other shit to talk about. But just think about this for a minute. Shawn Michaels don't get hurt. That means the DX Army would have been fucking 5 deep,
Yep. Because you
which
had
means it would have been Shawn
Sean,
Michaels, Triple H, the New Age
Mount
Outlaws,
Paul
which
Cole.
Bettner.
they
Yeah.
already teased that before. And then a returning Sean Waltman.
Yep.
They would have put him with DS automatically because the click thing,
Yeah.
blah blah. But then you got to think about this. I just said Sean. You said Stone Cold. And you said 3 or 4 for Stone Cold. How many?
Derek brought up The Rock.
Yeah? But how many you think the Rock gonna have? And if you said 3 or 4 for Stone Cold, the Rock probably only have one. If he would shine out of that, because remember Sean, he did not like Sean,
Oh,
and
But
true.
Sean
Sean
fine.
didn't like him.
Right. No. Rock did not like Sean because of what Sean did to his grandmother's the Hawaiian the federation that
Yeah.
she and once Sean find out you don't like him again, like I just said, he's in Vince's ear.
I'll say it too. But
So two, if you that Rock is two. So Triple H ain't getting no damn fucking title.
wait a minute, that's your boy.
But
So
he ain't getting no title. There won't be no Nation versus DX because DX would be too much concentrated on Stone Cold, who don't have no group.
that's that'd be a game changer. No, I think about it because that's a game changer. Because if Shawn Michaels Triple H, Shawn Michaels, okay, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna let Triple H get this shine because Shawn Michaels Triple H was part of the clique. It's all about
Yeah,
the
but we talking
business.
about Shawn Michaels again.
Yeah.
He didn't even like Diesel get over him, which Diesel and Scott Hall left not just because of money. They not gonna get Scott Hall was nowhere near the WWE title, which is a fucking crime. It's still to this day because Shawn Michaels wanted to keep Scott at the Intercontinental title. When they gave Kevin Nash the title run, they made Kevin Nash title run look so fucking frustrating that he said, I don't want to be nowhere near that. You get that shit back to Shawn.
Not
When you say that,
Go.
no, remember that Raw when he dropped it like right after some. Well, he admitted it with that little shoot promo he did, like that little work shoot he did the night after Survivor Series when he lost the title to
He
Brock.
said he said the year that was the most frustrating year he had. But he said if he win it back, he's gonna do it his way, not the company's way. That's when he starts slowly turning heel before he left the company.
the company way.
When
That's
he left
Vince.
when he left WF, right after they had they good friends, better
Oh,
enemies in your
Yeah.
house.
yes, yeah.
That's remember he left after that. He
Yeah.
like it's right. But before then, when he lost it, he said that was the most frustrating year because he couldn't be himself. He had to go. This is what people don't understand with WWF back then. When you're the champion, you're a baby face. You gotta go around kissing babies and doing all these media
All
shits,
the charities.
all the charities. That's not Kevin Nash. We all know Kevin Nash is about the moolah, the money, and the women. The big breasted women that on magazine covers, the only thing that's covering them is staples. You understand what I'm saying? So he, he was not feeling that shit, right? That's why I said the what ifs that everybody don't get is that if Shawn Michaels back then not hurt, did not get hurt, we would have had of course we would have had a rematch, probably a backlash. Shawn Michaels Stone Cold, but this time with a DX Army,
So,
which
And the big eagle title too.
and the big Eagle title because that's gonna piss off Shawn now too. Because why I didn't get that belt? That belt is the size of my ego. You know what I mean?
and then
Uh-oh.
service got nervous. Yeah,
Man, he frozen.
yeah, just for a little bit, but probably might be a phone call coming in. So
Yeah, that's true.
there
Okay.
you
There we
go.
go.
See,
All right. Where did I stop at?
you're talking about
The
that
big
belt being
ego.
the size of Sean's ego.
Oh yeah, the big Eagle size of Shawn ego, but at the same time, this is a good segue to what I'm saying. Um, with those 4 years off, made Sean the better businessman, the better opportunity. Hey, you give me the big gold belt one time just to put in my resume, but it's not my time. But if Shawn Michaels didn't get hurt, oh, best believe, oh, I'm the only one eating around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm eating.
Mm.
If you part of the clique, you eating too. But goddamn, you
Oh,
come to my table.
But
oh,
yeah,
wait.
yeah, baby, it the Intercontinental title, maybe.
Right, you come to my table. You make it the Intercontinental
Wait.
that European
Stop.
title. Get the fuck out of here.
Throw the flag. I'm doing this point like this. Remember, we talked about that is the bloodline, is the new clique.
Yep.
Think back what you just said earlier,
I
just a
know.
second ago.
I know.
Shawn Michaels would have been the Attitude Era version of Roman Reigns,
Yep.
Yep.
and he would have put all his boys over, including X Pac and Triple H.
That's what
Look
I
at the
just.
titles.
That's what I just said. But this is what I just said. Triple H Intercontinental Champion, which came true. He was the Intercontinental Champion. Well, he was the European Champion first, so
Yep.
he had to drop the European title. So Xbox could be the European Champion, which all came true anyway. The New Outlaws was already tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. DX
And,
Army
China,
would have had those belts, all
and
those
China would be
belts.
the women champion,
If she
Oh.
wanted, yeah, that would
or
come
or,
later.
or,
Yeah.
or the hardcore title. One way or another, she'd be a champion.
Whoa! I don't want no. Let me tell you this. I don't want
We
China to
ain't
be
need like
hardcore
that,
champion.
no.
We don't. No.
Oh, that
But
part. Gotcha.
no. I
Hey,
was gonna say no because it'd be a
bro.
lot of nut cracking going on. But you going a whole hardcore different lane than me, brother. I'm
But
no.
she would be a dope women champion, and
Yeah.
nobody can fuck with her. Like, damn, how you gonna beat China with the strips like that and Royal Rumble?
I tell
So
you this.
And not to mention you have DX like also covering her and stuff. So
I tell you this. I tell you this. You might think nobody, but I guarantee you, if China was the women's champion, they would have took women wrestling serious after that. Because China is not going to be doing brawn and page matches. China is not doing mud wrestling, not doing pool at that time. You didn't know how freaky she was, but still, she was all about wrestling. She was all about wrestling. So
yeah,
it would have
but
changed. It would change. It probably would have changed around that time, and we wouldn't have had to see all that stuff, the Divas era and all that stuff. We would see Jacqueline. We would see Sable was all right for what she knew already. Sable was all right. We
yeah,
had some time with Luna for Sean. Tori, the original Tori, not Doshi Dory
yeah,
Tori. Those chicks are Ivory.
I bring him.
Those chicks that know how to wrestle. Lita, who came along later on.
mhm.
They would have took women's wrestling serious if China was the fucking champion around that
Back in
time.
'99, yeah.
Around that time. When the belt came back at the end of 90, 98. So yeah. and then they would have got some people from Japan that actually know how to wrestle. They would have kicked ass if China was winning champion until and then like I said, who's gonna beat her? Ashley, because when she had it, no one beat her.
Yep.
We talking about Attitude Era.
I, I mean, yeah, they'll find a
Yeah,
way. I mean, shit.
you'd have to put like a no disqualification.
No, 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 no. When he said that, I thought as soon as he said that, I thought Stephanie McMahon was champion. Shit.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. The match type. You think like Japanese women in the match type, like bra and panty?
No, no, no. I mean, that's how they took it off of Sable.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
More.
Because half these female wrestlers, Japanese female wrestlers, or should I say Yoshi, they did a thing AB Idol, um, JV video. If you know, you know. But shit,
If you know, you know.
yes. And that
you got
Leo Scott.
you gotta say when you say that when you talking about Joshi and that you gotta say the movie theater intro. If you know, you know. You got to your
She had a damn big ass blue screen in the background.
Yeah.
You know, she showed her boobies and back in
Yeah.
1999. And the
I mean,
Japanese film
that'll be
called Yatsu.
ass. That'll be our own
Just look
shirt.
up Oscar. Look up Oscar. You know what we talking about.
Oh, nigga, we know that. They know you know. No, we know that.
We know. We know. So are we still stuck on Edge, or are we going to talk about our favorite Edge, or are we going to go to AEW? Because
Yeah,
boy, we
gotta
got
move.
some shit with AEW.
Let's go favorite Edge.
Mhm.
All right.
Let's go favorite promo he did. And Lord knows that covers a lot of ground, but
Favorite promo Edge.
yeah.
Wow. Hmm, hmm, hmm.
My favorite cut that promo on Vicky Guerrero before they held in the Sun match against the Undertaker.
That was funny. Oh, no. Since you went there, favorite promo of Edge was actually the one he did with John Cena before the Last Man Standing match. When he talked about their the parallels or the opposites and stuff like that. That was one, and another one. I gotta say two of them. Another one he had was with CM Punk. Well, he said he called himself the Straight Edge. See,
Yeah.
you can't give me out your nickname, Straight Edge. I'm the only Edge around. So I was actually in the garden when he did that shit. That was funny, but that that's 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 the only ones I could think of. I could go with the ones he did when he came back because those were some good promos. But
Yeah.
you know, that's the only ones I could think of that actually. I mean, I could go with the one he did with the fucking the anonymous general manager.
Yeah. They said we went from Austin 316 and yeah, and you smelled the rocks good to Edge arguing with a computer. Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't think. I really can't think of no more except for the. I mean, I got a lot. I got a
Yeah.
lot. That's just too much though. We got other shit to talk about. I can't do it.
Yeah. Hill.
Of
Chocolate chip.
course. Yeah, I'm hungry. I just came back from damn Soul City Comic Con. I ate a sandwich, a chip, and a cookie, a Sprite. I'm hungry. Um, I don't know. What are smacking? But I think Edge and Vicky Guerrero, that was a good segment. Edge and Lita, that was partnered up. Great segment. Of course, the sex celebration, all time favorite.
Mhm.
Um, hell, Edge and Matt Hardy. That was a good classic moment.
Ooh, I would have picked that, but that was so real.
It is,
Yeah.
and guess what? Edge became the world champion. Matt Hardy got beat up by Kane and had Lita get pregnant. But hey, it worked out for best for both of them.
Mhm.
Oh no, Kane and Matt, that was
That was
first
before. That was before.
before, and then after that, Edge came in and took the Lita and became a WWE champion. So Matt Hardy got the boo boo at the end of the
Yeah,
stick. And then,
he got the ECW title
Yeah.
while Edge became I don't know how many times champion.
Yep.
You know.
no, Matt went to Impact. It become ice cold Matt with the braids.
Yeah.
Then he came back. Then he became ECW tag. No,
I thought that
ECW.
was yeah. He did.
Yep. My favorite one. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick a. I think it was the Raw before Taboo Tuesday. Yeah, and or it might have been one of the ones before Taboo 2004, like when Edge and Edge and Shawn and Benoit were all competing about why they should be the ones to
Mm,
face Triple H for the World Championship.
mm,
And if you think about it, that was really where Edge started to hit his real turning point because, like he brought up, Michaels already got the gold. Benoit just got done losing the gold at SummerSlam.
mhm.
And it's like, yeah, Edge was the only one who hadn't had an opportunity to go for it. And remember, when he came back the night after WrestleMania, yeah, remember his first targets were after Bischoff like stuck him with Kane. But remember, really early in his comeback, he targeted Evolution.
Yeah, I don't know. I was watching Edge DVD, and I remember that SummerSlam when they was in Toronto the night Randy
Yep.
Orton beat Christian Wild, and they
Oh,
booed him. He was the face,
Yeah.
yes.
and they booed him. His home. So,
Yeah.
and I did not understand. I understand it then. I still understand now, but it did work its
It's
way
bizarre
to.
world.
Yeah, it worked its way. Like he became heel. In fact, we me and my wife was in the garden. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was right before night Taboo Tuesday, and Randy Orton was going crazy, arcane on everybody, and but Edge came back from a groin injury, and he helped Christian Noir and Shawn Michaels,
Yep.
but he was not completely healed yet. And so I get that promo. But I do like the promo going towards Shawn Michaels for the Royal Rumble when he got that chip on his shoulder. He's going crazy. He start pulling his hair. And shit. But I would have went somewhere around that shit, but I would like memorable like had me dying laughing, but it went
Yeah.
somewhere type Edge. So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a lot of shit. Like I
Yeah.
said, if we talk about just Edge promos, we just that'd be the whole fucking
Yeah.
show. So
I just got to give one extra one just because I always love comedic edge. And y'all know which one because like they damn near have it in every last promo of his for the last I don't know how many years,
Mhm.
but him and Kurt.
Oh, yes.
all the signs.
Yep.
Didn't they redo that shit one time?
Yep.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, that was an interesting rivalry, but from the least because they used to tag up with each other. Then
Yep.
they was on SmackDown, and he's the reason why. Even though Mother Nature was kind of helping Kurt Angle, but Edge said, "I'm gonna help you out fully. We're gonna cut the rest of that shit off." I mean, so.
Oh
But
yeah, and yeah, but and then if we're gonna go like really pissed off Edge, the night after Unforgiven when um he lost to Cena in the TLC match, it was like damn, we sometimes forget like when Edge is pissed off, especially when heel Edge was pissed off. Well, actually, Tony, you did kind of get to like when he was first starting to tear his hair out and whatnot, but I was like, yeah, dude, Edge when he's pissed had some of the best promos he ever did because it was like you literally felt the passion, and it was like he made you believe in his anger.
it, it's a heels trick
Mm,
where you gotta be so angry people believe that you're really mad.
mm,
Ric Flair did it when he lost the title. Triple H did it at the WrestleMania 21.
yep,
You know, hell, hopefully I see that when someone beat the hell out of Roman Reigns. Um, hell, Hulk Hogan did it when he lost the world title to Lex Luger.
yep,
So when Edge did it, you believe that he was pissed off.
mm,
Hell, you want to go there? When he lost the first time to John Cena at the Royal
yep,
Rumble, like
Oh, my
he
God.
was fucking pissed. You want to believe that this shit is important,
mm,
and a heel that just lost their title and not trying to be sneaky about getting a rematch, Edge was one of them. Edge, Edge don't. I swear, Edge don't get a. I mean, he's Hall of Famer, but he don't get a lot of flowers for his heel promo work.
Mhm.
You know, and
Yeah,
so
outside of the 5 second poses. Mhm.
yeah, no, that's because see, that's all we. But that's all a lot of people talk about. Oh, the 5 second pose, or or the shit like you just said, the comedy shit that he did with Kurt Angle, and no one don't talk about what he got when he's pissed and he's shaking like he about to fucking cry
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
pulling
Oh,
his hair
nah,
out and
that's
shit
why I brought that up because we remember where did that Unforgiven take place?
in Toronto.
that too.
And
Yeah,
this time they was cheering him.
yeah,
He came in as champion. They was cheering him. And you know what? This is another thing. You gotta go back to that documentary. Ed said the one problem he got when he faces John Cena is John Cena forget how strong he is. That man passed out in the middle of that match. I had to look at the spot he talking about. You
uh,
remember the fucking the STFU that he did
yep,
between the ladder, and
Yeah.
he choked him out. Edge was
Oh yeah.
out. The
oh
referee had to wake
yeah,
him up off camera. Like yo, it's like I think Lita was had to come in and do something just to give him more time.
yeah,
Edge was a Edge, and nobody will give John Cena this credit, but they was ring generals at that point. Like, you know, Johnny to shut the fuck up because I can hear you from the back telling the spots.
yeah,
Climb
You
up,
know,
jump,
jump,
skip, give me the back.
duck,
me in the
duck.
back.
You know, kick me the butt. I mean, shut the fuck up, John. I can hear you. I can
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah,
L1,
So,
that's that.
R1,
Yeah, they also need
circle,
to take them damn
square.
mics out from under the ring.
oh, that's another thing. Yeah.
No, well, oh yeah, got the camera on the damn
Yeah,
turnbuckles. Oh, not turnbuckle, the ring post, saying the cameraman standing right there. You can pretty much see him on that spot. But
Mm-hmm.
ooh, I can't really talk about this son of a bitch Cody Rhodes, but go ahead.
yeah, but
Ooh, ooh,
also
ooh.
like also
His mama's a nice woman.
yeah, yeah. Well, we can get to
Damn
this.
the mama. I saw the titties. Go ahead.
But yeah, we definitely could do it. Matter of fact, yeah, like I said, we could probably do like a whole Ed show because, like I said, he's getting ready to turn 50 on in a
Wow,
couple months. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, and like I said, we're definitely gonna work on that one in a little bit. But
Okay.
yeah, like I said, we got a big wrestling weekend to focus on because this weekend, NWA 75th anniversary, live from the legendary Chase in St. Louis. Yeah, both Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, and yeah, and as we were kind of talking about this one on the pre-show, yeah, and actually this will be main eventing night one. Yep, it'll be Camille and her 800. Hold on, let me see the current amount of days she's on right now. Yeah, 805 days as NWA champion.
Shit.
But will she only have it 6 more? Because she faces Natalia Markova in a no limits match.
Well, she
Mm.
owns that title. They try to make us a female Roman Reigns, in which they see the time more. But I
I
think
think she got more title reigns than Roman.
if that's the case, keep the title.
Yeah, this her. I think this is her only. Let me see because yeah, this is her only major championship that she's held because she did have the Lucha Libre Cup with Jordan Grace and Diana.
But you gotta remember, she just started wrestling not that long ago.
Yeah, 6 years. Yeah,
Dang,
When she came in with Nick Aldis.
yeah, with Strictly
yes,
Business.
she
Yeah,
was silent.
she was not. No one. I mean, she was training to be a wrestler, but no one knew.
Yeah,
Like, you know, all she do was the spear. And remember, since you brought his nail, that's when she debuted. She debuted the night Nick Aldis beat Cody Rhodes for the NWA title at NWA 70.
yeah, five
Mm.
years.
So It's remarkable. That's why I said she don't get her flowers enough. But at the same time, a lot of people don't pay attention to the NWA like that. Like they like when we was starting back up. And
Yeah.
if you, I mean, if you did, you know exactly Camille.
Oh yeah, because like I said, I saw her like before the pandemic started. I was like, I just saw her presence, and I was like, the first thing I thought of was like, well, to indirect dispute, it was like I thought of China because she was pretty much the same way because
Quiet, no
quiet woman, but
nonsense.
yeah, but physical presence galore. And then it was like, but then when I saw Camille wrestle, it was like,
It's
oh,
it, it's
and
like what we said earlier with China. If they
yeah,
would have gave China that damn title back in the ass era, China had a long ass run because who was gonna beat her?
yeah.
Who's
But
gonna beat Camille right now?
yeah, and the thing with Camille that really stands out, and you can tell this is where um being around Aldous and of course her hubby Tom, yeah, yeah, that she's quite a technic. She's really growing as a technician.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nick Aldis had a hand there. Her hubby got a hand in the physical part.
mm,
They both champions. Her
yep,
hubby is the television champion, but they what they doing with her? Either they don't have enough women there, or because
yeah. They bring it like they keep bringing women from the outsiders, like yeah,
right,
or
right.
actually like she's doing what men's world champions do. It's like sometimes they would send Camille elsewhere
Yeah,
to
she was in AEW. She was AEW. She made legit in an
yep,
AEW ring, beat that little chick ass, and went on her merry way. I think you know what? If you're gonna do that, I would have Camille. She already did on AAA. She already did Lucha Libre. Um, in
send her
fact,
over to Star or maybe like with New Japan or something, or
no, no,
maybe
no. I bring in a former champion.
Jazz.
I bring in no. I bring in um Serena, Serena D.
We
oh
ain't
yeah,
see her for a
that's,
long ass time. What the heck?
Exactly. That's
yeah.
my
I know she
point.
may recover from an injury,
That's
so
my point. And but she said she said she's okay.
yep.
They don't. But why?
And
But don't be listen. Don't be like the company in Connecticut
yeah,
when someone's healthy but you don't have nothing for them to do. I like Nikki Cross. Don't bring her
yeah.
back. You don't have nothing to do. So if you don't have
Oh,
nothing to do,
I'm gonna
let
throw
her
a
go.
swerve in there when we talk about something later on in the card as well. But
Okay, let her go somewhere else, like NWA. They need some Serena D, a former champion, and to me, she's a fucking star.
yep,
Okay, so that'll be a great match. Now, if she go win, I ain't going that far, but it'd be a great match, you
She
know, you know. So,
she have a fighting chance.
oh yeah, oh yeah, she gonna fucking a four leg table cannot stand on three.
yep.
Let's see in Japan.
Yeah,
Then
that's all we gotta say about that.
yeah. All right, all right. Then yeah. Then for the junior heavyweight championship, it's going to be a pair of sons battling. One more time, Kerry Morton defending the junior title against Colby Carino.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yep.
I could have sworn Kobe was getting ready to come to NXT with his
Yeah.
daddy. But I guess he got
Yeah,
some unfinished business in the NWA. Oh,
yeah,
shout out to Kobe though. I mean, Kobe doing his thing. He was in Ring of Honor and
yep,
he was part of the Unwanted in Evolve. So
yep.
shout out to Kobe. But
Well, both of
that's
these, because like I said, to follow up the legacies of both Ricky Morton and Steve Carino, yeah,
that's what I'm getting at. That's
there's
what I'm
that
getting at. That's
DC.
like that's what I'm getting at.
Yep,
Shout out to Kobe, but that's Ricky Morton's son.
yep,
That's Rock and Roll Express, baby. That
yep,
motherfucker. If you got anything from your father, is you better appreciate this business.
yep.
You better. I think he does. And I saw
Yeah.
some work. I ain't see all. I saw some work.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna retain.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, Kerry's definitely gotten some of the trades, and I just saw like a recent interview he did. He's starting to get a little bit of Ricky's mouth too, because
Oh God, you don't need
um, no, well, not well in a good way in this case, because it's like, yeah, Kerry's one of those guys who can definitely, who's like definitely starting to improve it with his promos, and it's like, yeah, and that's where I think where you and I were both getting at, because we remember how good of a talker Ricky Morton was, and
that.
actually still is, because like the man's still like, yeah, the man can still cut a promo, like even though like his days wound down, but yeah, and yeah, Colby and Carey, like I remember the last match they had, and that one tore it up. This one, yeah, I can see it doing the same as well.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I think Kobe is just gonna show the world that hey, um, I'm gonna show y'all the difference between me and my father. But Ricky Morton's son, I think that boy got too much Ricky in him.
I mean, that'd be one team that you don't have to worry about being the dark side of the ring. So big team.
Yes, the hell you do.
Yeah.
Oh, don't,
No.
oh, oh
Oh,
yes, oh
oh, yeah,
yes,
rock and roll got some.
oh
Rock and roll got
yes,
some of their stories,
oh yes, oh
especially
yes.
Gibson. Yeah, especially
I want
Gibson.
no. I want to know if the story is true that Rick been saying all this damn time. Y'all been getting teeny boppers.
Say,
Rick
oh
been saying
no,
y'all been getting
that's
the Wonder
legit.
Bras.
That is legit.
See what I'm
Because
saying? Oh, that's
Oh
the dark
Lord.
side, you damn pervs.
Oh Lord. We gotta say that Rock and Roll Express.
oh no, oh no, that's been documented.
You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
don't need
No.
no dark side for that one.
And how the hell fucking Gibson had stayed around so long dealing with Ricky Morton shit, doing those damn sign language and shit. Like I can't fuck with you no more. Yo, my goddamn nerves.
Probably.
You
Uh,
know.
yeah. Also, Tony brought this one up a little earlier. This one gonna be a no disqualification. Tim Storm, Jack Steen, a battle two former NWA World Champions.
That's a rivalry.
Yep.
That goes back. In fact, Tim Storm is the one that took the title from
From
um
Jack.
from Jax. Jax was actually one of the longest reigning NWA champions, uh, and Storm beat him. In fact, Storm beat him so Dax could go to Impact. If everybody don't remember, Dax was with what's my man name that was supposed to be red. Damn, what's that boy name? What's his I forgot.
Crimson.
Yeah, Crimson. They're supposed to be partners. They're supposed to be the guys from Desert Storm and all of this bull crap.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why he dropped the belt. But yeah, but I love how it started because I don't know what he said, but Dax heard him, and,
Yep.
and he at the match he walked to that table like, "What'd you say? What'd you say?" Pow! I was like, "Oh shit!" So like
Yeah.
I'm an announcer, but he wants someone to smoke. He remember our practice. I was like, "Oh, they set that up perfectly." I mean, it's certain things that you could do off fly. That's because they got history, so you don't have to do that
Yeah.
much. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. But
Yeah.
I'm going with that. I'm going with Dax on this one because Storm,
Yeah.
bro, go sit your school teacher ass down and call the match. It's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
I'm gonna teach you about wrestling now. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
I'll say one thing about NWA guys. Like they could go past 50 because yeah, even though they have a very physical style, but I think man, yeah, but somehow they keep themselves in pretty amazing shape.
That's because they choreograph their matches very safely, but make it look
Yeah,
stiff.
yeah,
Like so he's look Tim Storm ain't no fucking slouch now. This
no,
motherfucker he look like You ever saw
Red
I know you
Stampy.
saw it. Spider-Man into
Oh,
Spider-Verse. The
Yep.
Kingpin, how that motherfucker could walk through a damn doorway. He had to walk sideways. Tim Storm looked like that. I don't know where the man's neck at. His head, shoulders, arms. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
He
like an
talk like this.
American.
He
It's
literally
almost
talk
like
like
an
this.
American Ishii, pretty much. Well, build wise.
Okay,
I
and a
thought
little taller. But
Yeah.
I thought you would go for that damn teacher, that gym teacher from Ren and Stimpy or Beavis and Butthead.
oh, isn't that cute? But you're wrong.
Uh,
But yeah, it's Dax, man. Tim, you might put a good fight, but Dax gonna get some type of revenge. So
yep.
Somehow.
And yeah, and yeah, let me go to another one, and this will actually parlay into night two as well. We're gonna have the Mildred Burke Invitational Gauntlet, and of course, like I said, the winner will challenge either Camille or Natalia on night two. So far announced, we have Pretty Empowered, we have Alice Kay, Heather Monroe, Samantha Starr, Sierra, and there's a few more participants that have yet to be determined. And Tone, to go to your point, if you want to throw a surprise participant somewhere in there, there would be a good spot for to throw Serena Deeb.
Shalita Deeb, how about Thunder Rosa? They don't have she's all right now. They just
Yep.
didn't put her in a collision yet, but
Yeah,
unless
Oh,
unless I missed wait, unless I missed something last night because I didn't watch Collision. So I heard
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
right.
I
Thunder
heard about it.
Rosa and Serena Deeb, both former NWA Women's Champions.
Or you want to really go? You really want to really turn some heads?
Yep.
There's still a bitch that can wrestle.
Yeah.
She
oh
ain't
yeah,
retired.
Yep.
Jazz.
Yeah.
She ain't
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah. Are you thinking that NWA might have a toxic attraction?
Many roles.
Here?
Get the hell out of here.
Oh. Wait,
I mean, don't get me wrong. That would get motherfuckers talking if Manny Rose do, but no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. No. We are not. We are not that. We are not.
No, well, I ain't saying she's gonna come up as the toxic attraction version of herself, but I'm just saying.
As I cross my arms, we are not that type of podcast to start rumors like this.
But who were you originally thinking of?
Right. I haven't seen Mickey James in a while. That's one belt she hasn't won.
Yep. Hey, even though I know she's still, yeah, because I know she like I'm still producing with Over Impact for a little bit. So
Yeah, I think they still got a working relationship. Who?
Awesome.
I thought she retired.
She can make a comeback.
Yeah.
yeah, because wrestlers never really.
Yeah, I swear.
retired
I
until, like,
don't even know why they even try to teach.
until that like.
No, they don't retire until a doctor said you can't move this limb no more.
Yeah.
Or a bump.
Yeah,
or
until like
or death do us part.
or until the good Lord says, yeah,
You're retired.
yeah,
Come to my federation.
yeah,
HWF, Heaven Wrestling Federation.
yeah.
We got a good roster up here.
Mm.
Which they do. They do. But yeah, so all right, that's cool. That's cool. We're gonna have a surprise. We're gonna have a surprise.
All right. Then of course, World Tag Team titles on the line is La Rebellion. Yeah, of course, with the Vampiro in their corner will take on Blunt Force Trauma. Yeah, of course, Carnage, you may know, is Marsha Rocket, for those of you from Chicago indie scene, and Damage, aka Rodney Mack. Yeah, and in their corner, the world's greatest impersonator, Aaron Stevens. You're welcome. Yeah.
Wait. I know I haven't watched it on. Did you say Rodney Mack?
Yep.
Yes.
If you see that big
Yeah,
ass
hugging and bugging. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still wrestling.
Yep.
Oh,
Hugging
fuck
and
that.
bugging himself.
Fuck that. Jazz is one of those damn women. They still married? They still
Yeah,
married, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so.
Jazz is part of that shit. Oh fuck, Rodney Mack.
yeah, he's still been
Yeah,
kicking ass.
Okay, I I I
yeah,
I didn't have to watch this shit. Rodney Mack is part of. Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in years.
Yeah, he's
yes,
been
I know he
representing
been
NWA.
yeah, he been chilling on the indies for like a lot of time in between, but yeah, but then yeah, he only came up to the main like the newer one
I really gotta
about
catch
like
up with NWA.
right after the pandemic. Yep.
I really gotta catch up. And Rodney Mack,
Yeah.
Don't
Mister No Eyebrows,
hold
Rodney
on.
Yeah.
Mack.
I could be disrespect the light skinned man himself, Ronnie Mac. That
Whoa,
man can
whoa,
put on
whoa,
some work.
whoa. We are all part of the DSB. All right, we are part of the dark skin dark skin brotherhood. All right, so we are
Yeah.
part of the dark skin brotherhood, and I be damn.
And then, yeah, just so you know, that is not true. Yeah, yeah, there's no way it's gonna relate to dark villains.
No, no,
Just let you know that
no,
right now.
no, no, no. Shout out to no, but dark DSB, goddamn it, dark skin brotherhood. We're not having. Yes, we're gonna talk about that. Well, Mister.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you said
Yeah,
Rodney
by
Mack.
the way, that's gonna be
Next,
a t-shirt right there.
oh wow, good. Don't give me no ideas, bro.
Dark skinned brothers teaching. Oh Lord, now you're gonna start the Montgomery over again.
With a freaking chair, I swear.
Oh Lord.
You're dark skinned, we light skinned brother. God damn it. Race war.
Uh,
Ah, chair shot.
I'm gonna have a chair. It's gonna say "fuck around and find out" with DSB right there. There it is. I already got an idea. I'm gonna work on that tonight. Keep on playing with me.
Yep.
But
All right, and then let's see. Also on the also around at the card we had Jared Kratos, yeah, whatever, Team Filthy right there. Yeah, the Thrillbilly Silas Mason, Odenson competing in a triple threat for the NWA National Championship, which
mm,
vacant. Yeah, Matt Cardona will be in action against a yet to be named opponent. All right, and that will be the main card for night one. Of course, there'll also be the Fixers taking on Daisy Kill and Talos in the finals to determine a number one contender for the United States Tag Team titles.
wait, they brought back the United States Tag Team titles
Yeah, right on.
four
They brought
times.
them back yeah, I think they brought those back
Last year.
I don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah,
Now I was
NWA
watching
74.
last year. I don't remember that.
Yeah, because they did it night two at NWA 7. Yeah, because the Fixers actually won the titles at last year's NWA
Oh, I, I
74.
I love those titles. Those titles was the first. Not really. I think the television title was the first, but what I'm talking about, I used to call Red Sonja was
Yeah,
United States Tag Team titles.
yep,
Yes, yes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I got probably got something to watch. Damn, they
yeah,
got two nights that next weekend,
yeah.
and then you got
Then of course also there's going to be a six man for the and this will determine the next number one contender between we'll have Matt Vine, Alex Taylor, Eric Jackson, Koa, Laxamana, and Jack Cartwheel. Um, yeah,
Yes.
it, yeah, to determine the number one contender, and then Jordan Clearwater will go one on one with Zion to round out night one. Yeah,
cartwheel.
yeah,
I saw that dude in GCW. I was laughing my ass off there.
yeah.
So he gonna do cartwheel the whole damn match? What the fuck? But
Pretty much, yeah. That's even a
Possibly.
Triple A too.
I mean, that's his name. You got to live by it.
All right, yeah, and then we go to night two, and like we said, yeah, the winner of the Fixers and These Talos on night one pre-show, they will compete for the United States Tag Team titles against reigning champions AJ Kazana and Anthony Andrews. And yeah, matter of fact, actually, yeah, Kazana Andrews on the very first live NWA Power actually ended the reign of the Fixers as United States Tag Team Champions. So you could bet, yeah, the Fixers will be looking for some revenge there.
Mm. Oh yes, when it's titles, you in their reign, and you got opportunity to kick their ass again.
Yeah.
Revenge is is on the mind.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then yeah, and then speaking of tag team titles, yeah. The winner of La Rebellion or Blunt Force Trauma, they will or whoever walks out as the champions, I should say. Yeah, they'll defend on night two against Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch.
That's weird. That's weird because I remember Mike Knox coming to whoop Trevor Murdoch's ass for the NWA title,
Yep.
and now they're tagging up. That's
Yep.
such
Yeah.
an NWA shit to do. Oh, we're fight each other. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say either. It's a wrestling thing, to do. Oh, we had good chemistry fighting each other. We should just team up. And then again, some of the best tag teams come out like that way, a la the bar.
Mm,
I can't think of nobody else right now, but
yeah.
the bar is in my head right now.
Beer money.
All right.
Yeah, it's amazing
Yes, beer
finish.
money. Yes, beer money.
True.
Bad attitude. Oh, not bad attitude. What was their name? Austin Aries and Bobby Roode.
Oh, bad heels. No, dirty
Bad Hill,
heels.
Dirty Hills. Yes,
Yep.
yes. So, I was just about to ask what happened to Trevor Murdoch because I did see him turn heel when he couldn't get the damn NWA title back. So,
Yep. But then,
okay.
yeah, and actually, there'd be a little bit of history depending on how this goes around because let's remember that it was actually, especially if Blunt Force Trauma winds up defeating La Rebellion, because let's not remember that Knox and Murdoch got this championship by winning the Crockett Cup just at the last pay per view, and ironically enough, in the finals they beat BFT.
Mm. I actually like that name, Blood Force Trauma. I like that. Well, if I was Murdoch and Knox, I would hope that they win since they already beat them,
Yep.
and maybe I know I'm not using wrestling knowledge, logic. I'm using sports logic. you know, if you beat them once, you can beat them again. But it's wrestling, so I don't.
Yep. And then yeah, and then for a championship that's not cursed in the women's division, yeah,
Ah,
yeah, yeah, the NWA Women's Tag Team titles will be on the line as M95, Maddie Rakowski and Misa Kate will defend against the team they defeated to win the titles. Pretty empowered. Mm. Although, let's see.
is that a rematch?
Yep,
Yeah.
Uh, I'm going with the champions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, because yeah, actually in this case, yeah, because if you remember, like this was actually a like three-way switch because Pretty Empowered won the titles, yeah, off the Renegade Twins, but then lost it the very next week to M95's back all the way back in February. So this been a few months brewing.
Oh, okay. So I guess they doing like a little good good vibe moment.
Yeah,
Had to win a big show. Oh well,
yeah,
then go
yeah.
that
But
way.
then again, like Pretty Empowered, yeah, also, yeah, because they like yeah, because they kind of had like a Freebird rule thing kind of going on. So
Oh,
yeah,
you just gotta
yeah,
find
I
a way.
know we got to mention them, y'all.
Damn
You got
birds.
you gotta find a way to counter that.
Yeah. Let's see, and then of course you another match that will happen. Like I said, Camille and Natalia, whoever wins their whoever walks out the champion on night one, they will defend it against the gauntlet winner on night two. Then in singles action, Mr. 5150 himself, Homicide, will go one on one with Joe Alonzo.
Mm.
Yep. And then we got a couple of matches yet to Yeah, we got a couple matches yet to be determined. Um, Tom Latimer, of course, will defend his NWA Television Championship, but opponent yet to be determined. Um, Kenzie Page, like one of the members of Pretty Empowered, yeah, she'll defend the Women's Television Championship against yet to be determined. And then
Wait. Did you just say women's television championship?
yes, I did.
Fuck, I gotta catch up. And though they treating the women more better. We don't talk about. See, this is what I'm saying. We don't
Yeah,
talk about it. The women got women tag team. They got a women's television title.
yeah.
Yeah, wait a minute. Do they have the title or just a trophy?
No, it's the actual championship.
Okay,
Actually,
cool.
women's championship belt. Yeah, it came
Okay.
back in yeah, it came back in April, the NWA 312 event.
Oh, we got.
Okay. Because that's how I checked. They had a trophy at the time. They didn't have a belt, but yeah, I missed that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, check that right now. See how the belt look.
I,
Yeah,
I'm look. Speaking of belts, I just want to put a little ash star footnote.
yeah,
I'm looking at your boy with his belts. He gave me an idea. I might have to talk to him real soon.
Tim.
Hmm.
Yeah. By the way, and yes, folks, I am getting ready to say this next name in a moment.
Yes, please.
Yeah. That
Ooh.
also in a tag match with opponents yet to be determined. Yeah, competing will be the Brothers of Funstruction, who are managed by Violent J. Yes, folks. Insane Clown Posse, Violent J.
I think I saw that shit. But their name is the Brothers of what Struction?
Funstruction.
And they don't
Hey,
know who they facing.
no. But it was just like, you know what? See, it was one thing you gotta know. If you riding around with somebody from ICP, you're gonna come up with some crazy ass name.
Insane Clown Posse. I'm surprised they ain't part of the Hall
Yeah.
of Fame.
Call of Hand what?
Part of the
Getting their
WCW
tails
shit.
kicked.
Huh?
All the WCW shit.
Hmm.
And don't forget, yeah. Although
You
you know what, I
know
will
that.
laugh if they did get inducted if they sing the oddities theme songs. So
That's the only
I
reason I
mean,
think about it.
now let me say that when I thought about that. Now let's not act like no one did not pop when they heard that shit. They was doing the little bullshit hip hop parade shit when that shit was coming out. And it was hot until y'all put Insane Clown Posse part of the storyline, and then they turned on the oddities, and
yep,
y'all know the rest of the story. Then with the WCW, and yeah,
yeah. Well,
um,
although you know what, if you want to have a really good throwback, yeah, have Rob Van Dam give one of them a Van Daminator.
Yeah.
oh wow.
Oh.
I don't think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Not now, anyway. But oh man, violent.
Anyway,
I'm going with the mystery team just because
yeah,
I don't like that they you fuck with brothers of fun structure. No,
yeah,
not in this house. Not in this house.
yeah. and of course, and then of course, let's get to the big one, the main event in a bull rope match for the NWA World Heavyweight Title. Tyrus will defend against EC3, and remember, if Tyrus loses, he must retire from in-ring competition.
Hmm.
First, before I make my decision, I want everybody to understand this. EC3 is par on off to me now.
I
And don't
especially
act
the
like
arm.
yes. When I told y'all to look at it, and I saw EC3 as much as everybody want to say it, that WWE didn't use him and blah blah blah. I still think it's I'm telling this from the bottom of my heart. I blame EC3 for all his upcoming. Why? You may say. Who told you to go back to WWE in the first place? You should have stayed in TNA as long as you can, or go to Japan, or work yourself in Indies. You was already doing Evolve. You know,
So,
you went back there knowing that they're pissed off at you, one, because your mouth wrote a lot of checks that you knew you couldn't cash. We does not. They watched you. Triple H watched you. Jesus, EC3 was the example of Triple H remembers everything.
even
Yeah,
Oh,
more, even more than
right.
Cody.
Right, he remembers everything you did outside. Even when you did Evolve, not knowing that WWE was doing business with Evolve, you still did what you did. And you notice you had the mic, not Drew. Drew was not stupid enough to go say what you said. He like, no, you say everything. You go ahead, you said, I'm working this contract out. I'm gonna go back to WWE because I got to figure or whatever. You know, I'm EC3. And then this is what Christian Watts said on his video on his DVD. If y'all got it. He had to get that neck surgery so he won't have that same problem Paul Orndorff had. A la EC3. You had neck problems. You should have got the surgery. Now, he had the insurance, maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's why he didn't take it. But I don't see him winning this match. I don't. But the history, you gotta know the history between Tyrus and EC3 from Impact, the trouble, all that shit. Fuck control the narrative. If y'all go back to those days when EC3 became champion, who was by his side? Tyrus.
Yep.
You know, I don't think EC3 gonna win this just because of the story, not because of his health and his arm and all that shit. I just brought it as a what I'm worried about with him personally. Storyline wise, I'm going with Tyrus because the history. You used me to get to the top. You used me. Now I'm at the top. You try to take it from me, motherfucker. What the hell? you know, fuck the political beliefs, all that shit. Whatever you do, this is America. It's on you. In the wrestling though, Tyrus is gonna win. He's not retiring. What the fuck? That big boy not retiring. If he do retire, he's just retiring for NWA. He's going somewhere else.
shit. Way Billy Corgan defended that man. Yeah, I think Tyrus gonna retain the title. If they didn't if they didn't have that stipulation, I think EC3 would have won or should have won. But that stipulation of him retiring, I'm like, yeah, Tyrus gonna win because he ain't gonna drop the belt and retire per
No,
se. Because
no,
Billy Corgan, he loved that man to death.
Mm.
no. That man, as you know how many people did not like that man. As why did y'all put the belt on him? I mean, you need some type of. I want to turn him face though. Why they turn him face?
Mm.
I didn't get it. Why they turn him face? What?
From Tyrus,
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Uh, people just, I don't know. People's probably still just loving him as the Brutus Clay days, but
Bullshit. I hated
nah,
that fucking British Clay. I
yeah,
hated it. I
yeah.
hated.
Trust me, a lot of people did. Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's just since we talked about Edge, it's Brodus Clay that retired Edge the first time. There we go. Let's keep it real. It was Brodus Clay that retired Edge the first time.
Yep. And speaking of yeah, speaking of guys turning 50, actually, yeah, yeah, Tyrus is 50 itself. Yeah,
God damn.
Hey, what?
yeah, he's 50.
Oh yeah, he got retired. Yeah, okay. EC3, go for the win. Go for the win. I'm
Yeah.
tired. Listen,
50 years old, man?
I'm tired. I've been tired for a long time with wrestlers that hitting that 50 because now it scares me. I mean, I've been scared of wrestlers wrestling in their 50s since Ric Flair. I said this motherfucker gonna die in the ring if he keep on doing that damn turnbuckle flip. You
I
saw
feel
over the years he couldn't do that shit no more.
like,
so,
but
but
he
man, I
did.
didn't know Tyrus was 50. Oh shit.
People who wrestle in 50s, they will motivate you. Like, think about it. Dang, he can do it. You know what? If he can do it, I can do it too.
The
So they
only
can
thing
do.
that motivate me is Sting.
And I'm glad you brought up Sting. Good segue. Speaking of Sting, Tony Khan said Sting in AEW was the best run in his career.
Tony Khan is how old?
I don't give a damn how old he
No,
is.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no, no.
say
This is why this is gonna get to my point. So Tony
30s.
Khan, he's
I
what?
know, it's in late maybe 40s. Let me see.
That means he don't remember But he don't remember California Surface thing.
Uh,
That beat Ric Flair at the Great American Bash for his first time. Where he don't
yeah.
remember this thing that
Oh no, no,
held you down.
Tony's 40.
Okay, so he must
He
got
probably
memory
named
lapse then. He must got hit with a folding chair in Mississippi because how the fuck you gonna say that? This man held a fucking company down. Okay, when all the guys went back and forth, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, Lex Luger, his
Yep.
best friend, the Steiner brothers. I could go on and on and on. To
Yeah, Road
motherfuckers coming,
Warriors.
to motherfuckers coming in, taking his spot. Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, the fucking Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, the NWO, all of them. Even Jeff fucking Jarrett at Real. If you watch it, I don't mean that he was the main event. I just mean you know what I mean. He held it down. You saying, oh, because you allow him to win some matches and let him go fucking get the spirit of New Jack in him to jump off of fucking balconies. It's the best run he had. Kiss my ass. You know what? You are proving a lot of points that we really think you smoking the cocaine, man.
I stopped
Oh,
debating for Tony Khan for a long time ago, but this shit right here, I'm extremely, I mean so extreme it'd be barely legal. I disagree with this man because Sting best run was combined of WCW, or should I say NWA slash
no.
WCW and TNA. Those two
Yes,
is best run. And
yes.
WWE, that's some bullshit. But
No, no.
AEW, he just got there.
You know what?
AEW
This when
is
it
in
comes
there.
when it comes to WWE though, and I know everybody don't like it. Hell, I don't like it because one, he should have won the WrestleMania match. Two, I don't know why you put in a WWE match on his second match, second WWE title match on his second match without really a good story with it, just because he's Sting. Uh, but I think if he didn't get injured, they had something in the works. I think, and
Very
that's what.
cheap.
Therefore, it was is another what if in wrestling. But yes, his TNA runs. Are you kidding me, Mister Bound for Glory,
Yep.
Sting? Are you
TNA was
kidding me?
Especially with Joker Sting, which, by the way, yeah,
That
shame
was
that I did
funny.
not initially recognize that one Tuesday, but then I was like, oh wait, that is Joker Sting.
Yes. When
because of
he
those
listen,
rounds.
you want when he got the little thing right here,
Yep.
it's Joker Sting. What? I mean that man for him to say that means you got he got something in his head. I don't know. Tony Khan, you hugging people too tight if you think
Yeah.
that's fucking Sting's best run in his career. You can say it's the best run you ever seen a 6-year-old do in a modern day. You can say that, but I won't say that's his best. This is his best run ever. Oh
Yeah.
no, no sir. You need to check your prescription. You need to talk to your dealer. What the fuck are you sniffing, my brother?
Yeah. Because I was about to say, I was like, yeah, I know Sting been like, I know Sting's like undefeated in his AEW tenure or whatnot, but still,
And
I was like, even with that,
Eh,
yeah,
eh,
you got to look at his WCW and like his Impact work and stuff like that because yeah, like even when he first came out, like when he first came back like around 2006, and of course, like you said, Mr. Brown for Glory made like
uh,
his work there, and plus I know a lot of people give it a mixed bag, but like I said, I was actually a fan of his stuff with Main Event Mafia.
oh
I
yeah,
was too, sir.
Yeah.
Listen, only people that wasn't a fan of main event Mafia period is those that didn't watch it.
Yep.
or
If
WWE.
you this is but see this is what I say about the main event Mafia. Main event Mafia is what the $1 million club in WCW is supposed to have been.
Yep.
They were supposed to be the heels, and the New Bloods were supposed to be the face, trying to fight and claw to get a spot. That's what the main event Mafia was. Like that was the right move. I guess Vince Russo said, "I'll go correct my mistakes in TNA and make these guys the heels and make the new
Yep.
guys, the young guys, the face." But that's beyond that. Beyond that, I'm gonna say this: if the right move and to let Sting go to his merry way is to have them lose the coffin match. Have them lose the coffin match, and you shutting the door.
Yeah.
What's what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah,
uh,
metaphorically.
metaphorically on his career. Like you had a good comeback. Unlike some people, Phil Brooks, we actually enjoyed this comeback from beginning to the end with no bullshit. No bullshit. Like this is what WWE should have did with
And
you or
hell,
could have did with you. You know, we had
and hell,
fun.
we even had the reunion of one of the greatest rivalries ever, albeit yeah, and we got to see him at least posing together in the ring one more time with Sting and Muda.
Oh yes.
And
Not a match, but
yeah,
it was good enough for me. It's
yeah,
good enough for me. So Tony Khan, we're gonna stop talking about because Tony. If I say his
yeah,
name one more time, because we didn't get to
yeah.
the point, we didn't get to where we need to get to, which is
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Uh,
Hey,
Lord,
no,
that
fuck it. Let's go to that damn dynamite because that
Lord, yeah,
goddamn. I don't care about the whole show. Damn the show. Let's talk about that fucking match.
Which one?
The Leatherface, that bullshit
yeah,
Texas Chainsaw
Oh,
Massacre
that
death
trash.
match.
Hill. I wish you came on the live when Reach was doing it because I couldn't stay on, and I talked about. We even said on privately that is not a belt that our brother would take.
Yeah,
How
I saw the belt. That belt looked hideous. That
yeah,
belt. To be honest, I didn't know they fight for the belt. I thought they just had like a regular death match and that's it. But
it was supposed to be that, but this is what people need to understand with this match. It was Texas Chainsaw Massacre that gave them $100,000, I think,
yeah.
to put
to
that
show on
shit all over
each.
the place, huh?
If that's want to give to the donation, then I understand it. Oh,
But
fuck,
the
I
match
hope it.
still was all over the fucking place.
Yeah, and I thought about something. Jack Perry, he can retire the FTW title, and Jeff.
Nope,
If
he ain't doing
I,
it.
I hope he don't doing it because if that's the case, then
Oh no, I know somebody who damn sure ain't gonna let him do it.
Uh huh.
Taz.
Either Taz or Hook will interrupt that.
Yep.
Who was the former FTW Sabu?
Sab, no, no, no,
No,
no, no.
nah, that crazy old man. Get in there. No,
Not even that. Sabu is selfish as shit for that little shit he did the last time he came to AEW. He did his little spot, and
and
you
then,
notice we didn't see him for the rest of the match.
yeah,
He was gone. Like I
even though
got
he's
my
supposed to
check.
be the special guest,
Right, he wasn't a
enforcer.
special guest enforcer. This man got his check. It was already in the bank. I did my spot. I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah,
I think Cyber supposed to have did more with that match because that match is not well received. Poor Adam
yeah.
Cole, but it wasn't. So don't bring him back in. Who else was? It was Taz, Sabu.
Gage, Ricky Starks. That's it. And then
Yeah,
Hook.
and Hook. That's it. So you did if he was still alive. Bam Bam Bigelow gave a good match for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um, yeah, Sabu. I want the original. I don't want that one. I want the one that was gold leather that looked like the old television title, but he just put
yeah,
FTW.
oh the Eagle Wing title.
Yes,
Oh, I
yes.
know you're
It
talking
looked like
about.
a WWF title, but it was their version of the television title. And he just put the fucking the FT,
yeah.
FTW,
With the
but
orange, yeah, with the
the
orange
circle.
strap. Yeah,
yeah, the fuck the world title.
and he had the flags so like Canada and
Right,
England
right. It was
and
awesome.
Japan. Yeah,
It was awesome. This put like it was awesome. But yeah, I think Hook or Taz gonna interrupt that. I don't think Taz gonna get in the match, but
nope.
I think Taz gonna interrupt it and bring
He
Hook
gonna
out.
choke Jack out. That's
Oh, I would love. Oh God, I would love
one
to see
test mission.
one Taz mission, one more Taz mission for the guys that have been cheering for you since you was in that bingo hall. Come on, Taz, you could do it.
Can
I
you
know you're a
imagine
little
Taz?
chubby now. I know you're a little chubby now, but you can still do it. God damn it, I know.
I mean,
I know.
Taz can come back for one more match.
He hasn't wrestled in a while, so the motivation like an Edge, like a Daniel Bryan or Brian Danielson. That should do it. Nigel McGuinness is trying to get back in the
Yep.
ring.
But
Now, not the, I hate to say he's part of the Blackpool Combat Club match, but that'd be the wrong match to come into at the. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
that will fuck him up.
Will they?
Mm.
Eddie Kingston, man. But
Yeah,
that's what
he,
we that's what I want to talk about this when it
yeah,
comes to this show. This show was so all over the place, which I said with Reese doing the live when I was there. It was all over the place that you tried to squeeze
mm,
so much so fast, and then
yeah,
you go try to build it up for next week, the going home show. Which one thing about AEW, I gotta say this: their going home shows never disappoint, or if it did,
mm,
probably once in the blue moon, right? But this one was wow, like wow. Why do you need a stadium stampede match?
yeah,
12 people.
I want to say it's a story, but it was so. But I did say this: whatever they made a mistake for All In, they're gonna re
Hmm.
up with All Out. But that's why
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it. Like, okay, this their big show, this the biggest event for Stadium. It just they treat this shit like how New Japan did this show. We wouldn't know about the show until like what, a half a month later, or a month before that, or even an announcement. The same thing with AEW. They try to do the same thing, but the way they did is like all the matches be there in a fast pace, and feel like you're watching an action live WWE Universe mode. Like you just press R1 to switch over, see all the matches just fill up right there, just like
I,
AEW. R1, there you go, all the matches.
I mean, this show all in is basically 3 matches. Everything else is, well, I'm gonna say 4 now because we knew about CM Punk and Samoa
Samoa
Joe.
Joe.
We knew that we once they hit the ring together, that 6 man title, that 6 man match, and the crowd went crazy just with them staring. We knew that was gonna be a match in All In because we all want it. Especially if you're a Ring of Honor fan and remember those trilogies, you want it.
Except for JD from New York. That's a different story. But anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
Listen, JD from New
Um,
York is JD from New York could suck a damn a nut. You know, motherfucker. You don't want to see it, don't watch it. Just like Chris
Ha,
Jericho said to some people on Twitter, if you don't like what you see, don't watch
me, you both watch the
it.
show. Man. Me, you
You're
both watch
damn
the
right.
show. Me.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going. Hey,
yeah,
JD, if you watching us, come see me. If you
Challenge.
feel froggy, come see me. God damn it, I'm enforcer from New Jersey. Right. But yeah, I mean the show itself. I think I said this is gonna be it's gonna be one of those things that shit get probably got all over the place, but it might be good. A
Oh,
la sometimes with WWE do, we look confused at times like the fuck y'all booking. Sometimes they show the pay per view or the PLE, whatever they gonna call it, be good. Like I mean, this year alone, with the exception of SummerSlam, they've been knocking out the block in the pay per views. But the booking to get to the pay per views, we like so maybe that's what I'm gonna say with AEW. I do this, but the show might be good. And like you said earlier, whatever they fall off at in this show, they have an opportunity the next week to follow up in Chicago. So I'm not with hey, do what you gotta do. But this is a 4 match show. You got, of course, the main event, Adam Cole, MJF, which I still say, I think I said it last week. I'm gonna say it again. Or I said it on your live with a time on it. Um eh, Adam Cole is gonna win, and we're gonna have a new Kingdom stable or Honor No More stable, whatever they want to call itself, with the Kingdom, Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole. That's how I see it. Then you got the women match, the 4-way match. You got the tag team title match, and CM Punk and Samoa Joe. I'm not counting. The reason I didn't count the Ring of Honor tag team match, that might play a whole, because again, it's playing into the main event as
mm-hmm.
one. Um, so and it's on 0 hour, so I'm just talking about the main show itself. But Dynamite was
yeah,
all over the place, bro. I just
yeah,
gotta keep it real with you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna defend for that
yeah.
damn show. That
That's a fact. Yeah, and even though I ain't watching here last week but yes, to a point, so it's collision because
I ain't
Yeah,
watch it. I did see the highlights. I did see the guy that said
yeah.
he wanted to be
I
ass boy, call him ass boy. He ruined that shit. It's all over Twitter, all over Facebook. So I couldn't miss that. And CM Punk with the Ace Steel outfit he had on. Yes, I call everybody like, oh, it's a homage to Edge. No, it's not. It's a homage to Ace Steel. You saw the teeth. You saw the teeth.
yeah.
It was
Oh,
for Ace Steel. You saw the
And they weren't,
teeth.
and they weren't the skin.
TTS.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, but yeah. And then their parent Starks with the yeah, it's parent Starks with Kaz now. So,
Good move.
yeah,
Good move. Good move. That's probably that's if I would have watched it, that probably would have been my highlight of the night. Cause we getting the absolute we had in NWA. We getting the
yeah,
absolute when he first came to AEW. His mic skills has always been on point, and now he got a manager's license, and he's gonna manage Big Will or where the fuck Big
yeah.
Kaz or fuck he want to call himself. I like it, but my thing is this: what's up with Stokely? I thought Stokely was managing Big Will. They don't know what to
Ring of
do with.
Honor.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's permanently in the Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
yeah.
as a
Okay,
like a third authority type of figure.
so guess what they just did. They just uh um they just um how you say
Expanded
it?
firm.
No, they stuck with their promise.
Yeah.
If you remember last year around this time, he said the
Yep.
firm was
Would
not going
not
to stay as
last
they're
forever.
not going to stay long. He said that
Yep.
the firm is no more. They not. Ethan Page is with the Hardys was well, you know with that.
Yeah.
Uh, um, Lee Morty is dancing his way all over Ring of Honor.
Yep.
Uh, MJF is champion. Big Will's Ricky Starks, and the Guns is with the Bullet Club. Gold.
Yep.
I'm starting not to like that name. But
The Bang Bang
just
Gang.
yeah, just the
I
Bullet
mean, the Bang
Club.
Bang Club.
Yeah.
I don't want to call nobody no bang bang in this society we live in today. Um, we don't want
If,
to
if, if you
in
get
this
Bang Bang, or
society.
I get it, but you got a choice. Either get Bang Bang or read a damn book of Hobbes.
Oh my God! And then you
oh.
throw that situation in.
Oh, and he used the damn game over.
He used it
He
on Mark
used
Miro.
Miro's own move.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. Uh, Anyways,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
but
hot.
how about this week? Which, by the way, going to be Fighter Fest this week. Yeah, yeah, our
Fighter
go home
Fest and the Go
show.
Home show.
Yep, and check this. Yeah, check this card out. We got Aussie Open defending the ROH titles against the Hardys. Don't ask me why, but yes.
Wait, wait,
Um,
wait, 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 wait.
yeah.
Does this answer our question that FTR is straight up collision guys? Like they're come to Dynamite, but they won't
Oh,
wrestle in Dynamite.
yeah, because yeah, I was getting ready to mention that in a couple minutes, but yeah, because we got yeah, like I said, Aussie Open defending the ROH World Tag Team titles against the Hardys.
Mm,
We have Darby Allin and Nick Wayne teaming up against Swerve and AR Fox.
mm.
We have six-man action as yeah, as the Elite take on the Guns and Juice. All right, we have John Moxley one-on-one with Ray Fenix. We have Sky Blue versus Ruby Soho. Then, yeah, we're gonna have a face-to-face interview with FTR and the Young Bucks ahead of their AEW tag team title match. Renee's gonna sit down individually with both MJF and Adam Cole, and we will have a contract signing um, with Chris Jericho and Will Ospreay, and of course Jack Perry's attempt to retire the FTW championship.
See,
So
that's the shit I didn't want to mention about the last show. That's the shit that
yeah,
pissed me off. That right there, what you just said, and you
yeah,
know it pissed me off because I told
yeah.
you how fucking pissed off I was. But then shout out to my little brother Stormy. He shout out to Stormy because he told me something that I didn't think about, but still pissed off about it. Kenny might be hurt. and that's why he got stuck in the 6-man tag. But nobody want to see Chris Jericho versus Will Ospreay.
Damn all that. The damn IWGP United Kingdom titles now on the line.
There you go. Say it right. United Kingdom, UK. Poor
Yep.
US belt. We need to bring that home. See,
Yeah.
show no
Oh,
appreciation.
hey, Jericho might sucker him into defending that title. I don't know, but
I
It
think
yeah,
will
even
work.
though end result's still going to be the same, Osprey's winning. But
Yeah,
Ospreay's
like
win. You know what? I'd rather have. You know what I'd rather have than Chris Jericho. I'd rather Chris Jericho say I'm hurt and I want to sub somebody in. I'd rather see Sammy Guevara versus Will Ospreay. The sparks will fly with me if Sammy get that opportunity.
yep,
But he's not because Chris Jericho wants this payday. It's in the biggest house that they have. Get this now. Get this. Chris Jericho wrestled at WrestleMania against AJ Styles.
yep,
What at that time record,
Dallas,
the so-called record
yeah,
at that time,
yeah.
and now he about to wrestle Will Ospreay, who is also who he thanked AJ Styles for his wrestling career.
mhm.
There you go. But this is Chris Jericho not fucking some nobody. He still think he's the Chris Jericho from 20 years ago.
Yep.
Even though he evolved, he know he can't do that shit like he used to.
I
But
mean, he could pull us a move, except for that moonsault. If he
Yeah,
can still do it.
oh, he can still do the moves. He can still do the line
yeah,
salt.
he just
He can do the
doesn't
line.
hit it as flush as he used to.
I mean, that
Yeah.
belly lands.
Oh, when he does make contact with
I
somebody,
mean, his belly lands before he do. So you know,
He would
it's
not body shame Chris Jericho.
the hell out. Yes, the hell I will. Listen, I got belly. He got belly. We all belly together. You know, it's
Uh,
all right. It's all right.
we will have a shirt off episode. I was sure I had no belly.
You.
yeah,
I said me and Chris. Now listen, I'm trying to work out mine. He got yoga. He got DDP yoga. I need that because his ass be going back and forth. He confusing me. But again, I'm not speaking just to me. I'm speaking as majority. Nobody wants to see Chris Jericho. And the thing is, even though we don't want to see it and it's still gonna happen, it might be the match of the night. Cause this is one of those times that Chris Jericho will show the fuck out.
yeah, because especially because would Jericho Osprey actually be a first time matchup? By the way,
Yes, this is their first time. In
I know.
fact, they was working on it before the pandemic. They was
Boom.
trying to, they're trying to work on it for New
for
Japan.
for like a Wrestle Kingdom or something.
Yeah, but the pandemic hit, and
Yeah,
then restrictions and all that stuff.
Mm.
In fact, that they was trying to work on it right after he beat Tanahashi when he won the AEW title over, and they was trying to work the kinks and all this. They was singing karaoke with each other when they was trying to work this shit out. So
yep,
I
that
think
sounds
I
good,
think they
Jericho.
did the podcast too. I think Jericho and him did the podcast around that time.
They did.
Right. So they and so as Chris Jericho said, like we didn't need to do that. We could have just said, hey, let's do this. But since you know they had to make it wrestling and blah. But this is again, this was the beginning of AEW time, what 3-4 years ago.
Yep.
I would have loved it. But this is a whole different Osprey. This is United Empire Osprey. This is Billy the Goat. All right. This the guy that stole to me and to all of us, stole the show at Forbidden Door. Stole the show at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
could I mean, this even though like Hill, I think you said it I think you said it last week. Oh no, not last week. You said it privately that how they go top it. But you gotta remember we said that with the second match. Like how y'all go top the first one. Like I think Kenny and him could talk it, but if it's true that Kenny's hurt, okay, the 6-man makes sense because you can protect Kenny and it won't show no damage, even though him and fucking Korobushi will still oversell like a motherfucker, especially for Jay. Like you know, Kenny loves Jay White, and he would do anything to make Jay White the man. Like
You know what? Between Osprey and Jericho, this is a battle of the elbows.
Yep.
All
Oh
the
yeah,
God,
way to him,
choose
Blade,
the draft.
Jericho, Judas Effects.
hitting Blade all the way. Hitting Blade all the way.
Yep. Yep. Hey, let's get into it because, like I said, next Sunday, and don't forget 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. for those of you on the West Coast. Yeah, actually, you know what? I better do that hour earlier because I forgot. Because 0 hour, yeah, which
0 hours at 12 o'clock.
Yep, yep, noon, yeah, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, and of course, we know one of the matches that'll be on 0 hour because, like I said, like we've been saying religiously, we know Tony's gonna like load up the rest of this card like between Dynamite and Rampage. Um, yeah, of course, ROH tag team titles on the line. Well, yeah, Aussie Open against Better Than You, baby. Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah,
that's a good. I mean, the story been entertaining. I'm not
yep,
gonna sit here and say I was entertained. I was entertained, but
yeah.
it's just gonna
Especially
remind me.
because, especially because MJF managed to make history. He
He met
managed to get Nashville, Tennessee, of all cities, to chant "Kangaroo Kick."
kangaroo kick. We chant scumbag. We can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Double
that's
clothesline.
double
Oh,
clothesline.
yeah, actually, no, that one hadn't been cheered for yet. But
Oh yes, it
oh,
has.
oh, no,
Yeah,
no, it has become a chant. I should say, it has become a chant.
I
don't
think it
worry.
has.
It has, but I work for somebody that shit in WWE. Just a little get back. But anyway,
Yeah.
well, let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. This, if y'all trying to make Maxwell Jacob Freeman a face, he gotta stop saying that devil shit.
Wow.
well,
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
you don't
sorry.
like it.
You can't tell me you can't try and make somebody a face and say the devil's here. What type of fucking antichrist shit is we
Yeah.
doing?
The
I was
fans
about
will
to
eat
say, yeah,
that
yeah, because
bullshit.
they didn't even work with the Undertaker,
No,
That too.
no. This motherfucker called himself the what he called
the
himself the
Demon's favorite son.
no, not even that.
Oh no, that was Dean.
He said something about he's the fucking son of the dark side and all this shit. And he
Yeah,
came out with looking like goddamn the Antichrist priest and shit with the fucking
yeah.
goatee on and the hoods and I'm bringing Rogori. All that shit. If we had to boo that shit,
Yeah.
yeah. I wrote that.
Do
Yep.
you boo him or you cheer?
I booed that shit. That Antichrist shit. No, no, not with you live in South Carolina. My grandmama is from South Carolina. You already know what I had to deal with when I watched that shit. So don't go there.
Especially if she had one of them like really really big ass purses, and
Man,
she,
listen,
and then she got into it and it accidentally clipped you in the back of the head. Yeah.
God bless my grandmother, but damn it, she had the Jesus portrait in the back. You know on Sunday night before dinner that candle was lit. Come on now, don't act like you don't know this shit. I'm not shit. She passed away this February, but if I would have said, "Yay, devil," my neck would have got fucking hit. Understand me?
Wait a minute.
No,
If Tomohiro Ishii survived all them neck blasts, you can too.
not Tony Ishii don't have a black grandmother,
He might be a
a
little bit
big
black.
mama,
Yeah.
a big mama.
Yeah. And not to
To-
mention, yeah, not to mention Tone got a neck. Yeah.
well, I don't know. He could learn from Tomohiro Ishii. But
Fuck out. No, no, bro. No,
Nah, but anyways, yeah.
no, no, no. I mean, the fans gonna cheer who they want to cheer for. We get that. We do the same thing. We cheer for whoever we cheer for, but don't try and make him a baby face. I could get an anti-hero, an anti-face, whatever you want to call it. That
Yeah.
don't even sound right, an
A
anti-face.
tweener.
But yeah,
yeah.
I hate that word. I swear I hate that word, a tweener. That sounds like someone trying to get into butt cheeks. But listen,
That's Steve Trent
I
right there.
I just think that if you gonna try and make him full babyface, you go put him in that category, babyface. That devil shit gotta go. That devil shit gotta go. Now you make him
And
heel. I still say it gotta go, but he's a heel, so do what you must.
yeah.
But I feel like that's what's gonna happen. because one thing for sure, one thing is for certain, Roger Strong don't know how to act for shit.
He's not
I never
acting.
did.
He's a pro wrestler. It should be a
Exactly.
t like back in the day. You know that T-shirt said, "I'm not a rapper."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Roger Strong. I am
Right.
not. I'm not an actor. I'm not a sports entertainer. I'm a wrestler. That's
And
what he
he's
is.
not. He's. I mean, he got some comedy. I did catch that shit last week when I think it was I think it was Mike that said "shake it off," and Roddy said,
Yeah.
"What you say to me?" And, but
Yeah.
no, bro, you can't even fake that shit. Everybody know. Everybody saw the fist pump.
Yep.
Everybody saw the hug of the fist pump, and Adam Cole did it again. It's
Yeah,
it's gonna happen that way. I just think that come on, like you put two of his greatest factions into one,
Yep.
him and Roger Strong, the Kingdom together. You
undisputed
can't
kingdom.
you,
Undisputed
you
Kingdom.
right. You cannot mess up this. You cannot have a
Hey,
perfect opportunity. And then what else he said? Not just the best friend thing. He said the Stone Cold Steve Austin line. I need to win this belt. Last time Stone Cold said that, did he not turn heel on The Rock?
yep.
Yeah, doesn't chair shot, man. Shake hand with Vince Man.
That's just one thing I hope not happen. Hill, you already said it. I'm going to repeat what you said. Tony Khan don't come a character. Don't come an on-screen character.
Yep.
Don't come down there and cost MJF the belt. Don't do
Yeah,
don't do
he.
that.
Oh
I'm about to
Lord,
say,
no.
oh, tell me,
Oh
tell me
Lord.
you didn't like about didn't like about Wednesday's show. Yeah, let me get to that one.
Yes.
And
Oh, we
and,
all
oh,
got to that one.
and you brought this good point. Actually, no, Tio was the one who brought this point up. I was like, oh, you can put yourself in the character, disciplining MJF and Al Cole for doing all these double clotheslines, but yet you don't want to do nothing with CM Punk.
Wait a
That's
minute.
his bestie.
Yeah,
That's his bestie. You understand?
yeah,
And I love, and that's why I love. That's why I love my brothers in arms. Y'all gotta understand this. We pay attention to certain shit, like fucking like a goddamn podcaster for MCU movies looking for Easter eggs. Motherfucker, you come on streaming and act, and not only act like he was stealing authority, he came out and screamed at MJF. What do you say? MJF act all punkish like nothing, boss.
yeah,
No. What you that character that you just did right there should if that character would have came out during the media scrum last year, we won't have all this bullshit.
yep.
We won't have all
That's
this.
like,
If he would have
so
came
I
out
got
and
actually a
snatched
perfect
that
analogy right now.
if he would have came out and snatched that goddamn muffin out of Phil's hand, we would never had that other bullshit.
Draymond.
Tell you that. That's probably one thing I probably will respect Vince McMahon, uh, 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 um, Vince McMahon, Eric Bischoff, hell, goddamn Crockett Promotions on. You are the boss. You can be friends outside when we go to the bar. When we in the arena, I'm still the boss. This is my arena. This is my office. I would have smacked that goddamn muffin out his goddamn hand. Go take a shower. You pass the line. Go go wash that blood off. We gonna talk about this on Monday. Go somewhere before I some shit. He gonna get mad. I'm gonna embarrass you. But I'm the boss. So now you act like you the boss for a skit.
Mm. Yeah, that's like, you know what? So I thought of something perfect. All right, remember that part? D12's my band when
Yeah.
Oh, Eminem.
yeah, and they
I
was like,
got you, not
I'm
you
gonna tell
two.
something, man. I said, I thought you tell him off, man. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna tell him off when I feel like it, man. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's what MJF reminded me of in that segment right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yes,
I'm
folks, we
just
actually did manage to find a way to work a D12 reference in the show. Hey, we
yes.
find ways to make any sort of reference on this show whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like I said, I shout out to the beginning of the show. I'm gonna shout them out now. I just gotta remember the whole title of their podcast. What y'all know who I'm talking about? Big Nap and all them, the family. Pod, uh, we are hip hop is in our culture. It's part of our life. So we're gonna find a way to put D12 in this motherfucker if you want.
The family meeting podcast.
Yes, thank you. The
Yeah.
Family Meeting
Feel me?
Podcast. Shout out to them. Good
Yep.
and good luck to them, man. Because I think they on their episode four,
Third,
3 or 4, 4.
third, I think the
Uh,
third.
I missed this Saturday, but I will watch this week. It's
Yeah,
talking
I
about the
see a
50
little
years.
bit. I was at the Soda City Comic Con.
Okay, they was talking about 50 years of hip hop, so shout
Yeah,
out to them. Uh, yeah, that's. I mean, that's. I think that was the two things that really get my Peter Griffin on, grind my
Yeah.
gears.
Yep.
Was the Chris Jericho and that situation, and now they're gonna do some damn stupid kangaroo kick.
Yep.
Man, you don't sit your monkey ass down. The kangaroo
yeah.
kick.
I'm extremely concerned because, like I said, I don't want to see Mr. Khan, Mr. Khan, Tony Khan be the character. And if he do that, then he's one of the people, and Lord knows it won't look right. I just can't see him. Like, who will take him seriously? Because, like, you know how you look, eye a
Yep.
little big, shit like that. And
Cocaine and cowboy boots.
Yeah.
there ain't no
It's a hell.
UWF,
Yeah.
but
It's a hell
but
of a drug.
It's a hell of a drug. Cocaine and cowboy boots. He gonna have Vaseline all over his body. It's gonna go between his toes.
that's some drug shit. But Tony Khan, I can't see him do it because, like, dude, just stay in your lane, stay in the background, because you got CM Punk running Collision, in which he is, and just stand back and do what you do. Just shut up, be a boss, try to run AEW. Just a half of it, because right now people is just like either they love it or they criticize it. For me, I'm saying like, hey, we got all out and making history. I mean, we got all in. They're making history. They're about to pass. They already passed WrestleMania. They try to break the record. So yeah, go AEW. But after that, all out.
Or SummerSlam is one of
You
them.
know,
Yeah,
this is the criticism with that situation. Because just like WWE, I think they put numbers up. I don't think it's that number. I don't really care, honestly. I don't. Like I honestly don't give a shit if you sell 100,000 tickets. You gonna sell if you at Wembley Stadium, you're gonna sell like 80,000 anyway, because
Yeah.
that's a big ass stadium, right?
it
Yep.
Um
is.
uh and my thing is this,
Home
watch
too.
this. Watch this. No, as we talk about this shit, as we talk about this, why no one talk about WWE just did that in one day.
What?
90,000 seats for WrestleMania in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No one talk about that because it's not the time to talk about it. The time to talk about,
Yep.
you don't want to take the shine off of what AEW is doing right
Yep.
now.
It's like it's no surprise because you already know they're gonna sell for WrestleMania. It's like as a
Yeah.
two nighter.
Especially it's 40th edition. Yeah.
And it's another thing. You gotta thank AEW for doing that. Because honestly, I think WWE would have probably got 70, 60,000 people, and then they had to say, okay, we got 60,000. We can put a big ass stage here, blah, blah, blah. But
Yep.
AEW just did 85, right? 85?
Yeah.
85,000. Oh no, our stage gotta look short because we gotta get at least 86. We gotta get 1,000 more than them. Fuck
Yep.
that. Oh no, we got 5,000 more than them. As reported. I got to put the quotation
Yeah.
mark because we over
Yeah.
exaggerate.
WWE do inflate
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah. So my thing is for this weekend,
Mm.
as I said, as we said, um, the show is going to be good. No doubt about it. It's going to be good. The wrestling part is going to be good.
Yeah.
And if
And we
it's
all know how them London crowds get, man.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like just like the Clash of the Castle, just
Yep.
especially those UK fans. They
Right.
love when they got an opportunity for the boys in the States to come to their neck of the woods.
Oh,
I mean, look at Progress. Progress could probably hold 500 people in that place they be at, and it sound like 15,000. You know what I mean? So you will have 85,000 people. It's gonna be a good show because one, the atmosphere is gonna be great. You're gonna have some good wrestling because you got the talent that can
yep.
do it. And like you said earlier, Hill, if there's one slip up, they got next week to follow up.
Yeah.
So let's say like I said earlier that Swerve and Fox win that coffin match. Next
Mm.
week, Darby Allen got a TNT title match. They could
Yep.
continue that shit. It costs them the TNT title the next week,
Nah,
or
they ain't
vice
gonna
versa,
cost.
or
Nah,
vice versa. He gets to win. It's momentum to the next week for his title match. You see what I'm saying? It's they got. I know some people don't like that as next week, but they got a chance that they just in case they do fumble, they could pick that ball up for next week.
True. But
So
yeah.
then again, it's like you also look at it this way: they got a chance to hit 2 home runs in back-to-back weeks.
see that I we think that because we positive, but
Yeah,
we talking about two different arenas here. We talking about
yeah,
the UK,
and then
who's gonna go
Chicago.
who's gonna go crazy anyway, and you
Yeah,
talking about Chicago. Oh my God, Chicago gonna let you know when you fuck up.
yeah, that's true.
See, UK, they gonna let you know, but they gonna let you know in a fun way.
Yep.
Chicago let you know you fucked up.
Yeah,
hey,
and
hey,
there ain't no
hey,
sugarcoating with that one.
watch this. Young Bucks, y'all about to get booed.
Oh,
King
damn.
Omega,
Yep.
you about to get booed. Kota Ibushi, we like you. We know you had nothing to do with it, but that shit go to lover. You about to get booed.
Oh,
Hangman, here's
yeah.
a beer,
Oh,
but you're
yeah.
gonna get booed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up.
All right.
You knew Elite would get booed in Chicago, and CM Punk bringing that the real world championship.
Yep.
That's the
Right.
match. Him and
Yeah.
CM Pay, him and Samoa Joe is for the real world title. I'm sorry, the real world title. Oh, excuse me. Um, this shit got out of hand with me. I know how you feel about it, Hill, but this is what got out of hand for me. O'Shea,
Oh yes, let's
Ice
talk about
Cube,
that.
Ice Cube's son, who's a big WWE fan and a huge CM Punk fan, had the nerve to buy the AEW belt just to spray paint the X on it.
Wow.
And got the fans pissed off about that shit.
Some of them,
Yeah,
some of them.
Let's say
He got
Phil's
he
fans, of course, obviously liked it.
right. Phil fans and the actual straight edge. Okay, bless you.
thing.
The actual straight edge fans, straight edge fans that think he did that for them. Um, which he did it because of CM Punk and because he says watch the video if you didn't see it, Reese. He said it's a beautiful belt, but
Yes,
he's like, but I stand my ground, and he spray painted just like CM Punk. He's a huge WWE fan. He says this keyword. He says that I'm a WWE fan. I watch WWE. He never says he's a wrestling fan. He said
Yep.
I'm a WWE fan. So I respect that. When someone could admit that all they do is watch WWE, I respect that. But and he's a CM Punk fan. I respect that. He said that. But don't do what he did. Okay?
Dude.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's much bigger than what y'all think. Don't do that. We're pissed off that he did it. So why would you do
yeah.
You know what I thought of if you had all the time? I was like, dude, you couldn't matter of fact, you know what? You could have hit up our brother right here and said, hey, do you think Beltman could give me like a X championship, something like that? Like get something custom made. Like
or
hell.
or
Do like
or
how Edge would with the rated R spinner.
or get the toy and get a Sharpie. Do that way. Don't you
Yes.
fucking spray paint something that costs 600 to 700. Okay, good. You got the money like that. That's cool. I don't. Well, that's cool. My belt downstairs is not getting spray painted, Sharpie, or decaled or anything. What the fuck is you thinking? You know?
You just pissed.
But
They just pissed off our Bill Collector fans and our wrestler fans.
Yeah.
Like, O'Shea, you should
oh,
never do that shit. It's like
oh,
me.
he got
Uh,
roasted.
oh, I don't blame him. It's like me making the Intercontinental Championship into the Africa Championship or the Motherland Championship.
Which we had discussed. last week that if we get a United the IWGP Africa belt, we we gonna make that shit. Goddamn, I'm gonna talk to them.
It's gonna be a mixture reaction. Be like, that's cool, or what the
Yeah.
bloody hell?
Nope, I'm getting a folding chair
Well,
title.
especially nah, never mind.
I'm getting a folding chair, fuck around and find out title. I'm on. I'm. Y'all think I'm playing? It's gonna say DSB on everything. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm about to be a Carmaker X at the damn the what's that damn bullshit belt? The Leatherface belt. Besides the Leatherface belt, be my face on it with the Africa on it in the
Yeah.
background
Yep.
with the fist. Yes.
But let's get on with yeah, to the actual pay per view. Oh, this one. Yeah, I better start off with this one because I knew we had to talk. AW Tag Team Title 6 set FTR will defending against the Young Bucks, but we got a little black cloud over this match for anybody who's been paying attention over the weekend. Yeah, Cash Wheeler, yeah, got arrested for now allegedly, yeah, assault with fire.
Hold on. Let's
Yeah, I
not
did
miss.
say allegedly,
Well, hold on. He did not get arrested.
or it's just
He
seen.
went to he went to court
Yeah,
um for the charges. So someone sued him or whatever. But he got he got probation because it was a first offense in
yeah,
Florida. That's huge. Um,
yeah,
luckily he had no criminal record, so that's huge. Secondly, they did not take his passport, so he's able to travel outside the country.
mm,
That's another huge thing. That means to get
yeah.
the match is still on. But my problem is y'all wait to the week before to schedule that shit. What if that shit would have went left?
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna find a way.
They would find a way, and we would call bullshit. The only way. And listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you somebody to go try to put himself in the match. CM Punk.
Yep.
Hell
CM
no.
Punk.
I
CM
been a
Punk.
little busy.
No. Remember, look how long it took for them to say, "I accept, bitch."
Yep.
If he would have went, if Cash would have went to jail, or hell, if they said, "All right, we're gonna put you on probation, but you can't leave the country,"
Mhm.
CM Punk would try to take that spot, the tag with Dax, and then that would cause some problem because the elite don't want to talk to him. They don't want to do shit with him, and he's still putting salt in the room with Hangman Page and
Yep.
telling people to go home and shit like that. I'm like, I mean, unless no, there's no unless. I don't unless you bring Warlow in here and they have a pinnacle reunion or
Yep.
something like that. I don't think I'm
Mark
so
Briscoe.
happy.
Or even Sean Spears even.
Or short spirit. I'm so happy that it went this way. And as soon as I saw it, I asked somebody, "Was this shit real?" Because I thought it was a fake. I thought somebody was just fuck with me. I
Uh,
know it was real. I said, "Is this shit real? Is this serious?"
yeah,
And they
'cause
said,
I
"Yeah."
had to think about it self because when I shared the article originally, I was like, wait a minute. And then I saw and then they actually had the video with it, and I was like, oh,
And y'all and y'all motherfuckers out there, y'all is so fucked up. You fans. That shit was all over Twitter and Facebook with all types of art with that midget wrestler with the gun from TNA and the
oh,
motherfuckers from I think
oh, they said was
DDT on
Psycho.
the top rows doing this and y'all saying that's cash
No,
and
no, the best one. Someone put up him on a Spotify call, "Block on My Lap" with Kodak Black on it. No, 21 Savage with a picture of him. I like that's the best one. That was funny.
no the best one they took took Cash face, put it on R. Anderson, and
I
he did
was
the
just
fucking
getting ready to
did the
ask
fucking
about that one.
the
It's like,
gun hand thing, and I was like, yo,
yo,
y'all is
I
too
was
much.
just getting ready to ask about that one too because I was like, wait, please tell me somebody did an Arn Anderson one with
Oh
this.
yeah, they did. Y'all too much. So what if this man would have went to jail? Y'all forgot this man got family. Y'all
Yep.
don't care. Y'all don't care. But
Mhm.
I
that was
put a
my
I
But
put a I give it a 3-piece combo. I give him the Marvin Gaye, the Roman Reigns, and
I
the Jey
think he
Uso.
did. I
I
think he
did.
did on the comment on
I
someone's
did.
comment.
I did that on 3-piece combo, but then I looked like okay, it was all handled. But if they would have cleared that shit up and said, "Hey, he went to court," and that shit happened in the past, then
Hmm.
it would be a lot more understanding. So that's pretty much AEW fault. They should clear that shit up.
Mm.
That's pretty much the news media fault. Cause with that shit, it's like, man, we just assumed that shit just happened recent, but we didn't
Right.
know that shit happened in the past. Oh, that happened this year, but he just came back from the court
It
and just
happened. It happened in July.
yeah, July. So damn, that was last month.
Yeah,
So
but when it happened in July, I don't know. I don't know how he did not know that he could have scheduled that early.
Mm.
You schedule. You got to schedule. You got. You let them schedule it, and they scheduled close to the date of one of the biggest shows ever. Because Florida don't give a shit who the fuck you are.
Nope.
They don't give a goddamn. You could be. You could be goddamn the. And now we're talking about Florida here. You could be the star player for their damn team. They don't give a
Yep.
fuck.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
except
you
you
could be
be
like,
Miami Dolphins.
you could be Dan Marino. It was like, let's see, who else is somebody big in
Look,
Florida
shit,
sports?
look what Florida did to Jeff Hardy. Oh,
Yeah.
they don't care.
That's different. He from Carolina, so they don't give a fuck who you are.
Oh
Listen,
shit! Look, they could have.
listen.
If The
You
Rock
in
ever
their
did
state,
anything, they'd go after him.
you in their state, and you're a
That's right.
well-known person. They don't give a fuck how known you is. You know what I mean? So, like I said, he lucked out for being a
Yeah.
good, abiding citizen, and he got that.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah. Like
got
I
that.
said, if Tom Brady would have got in trouble during his time in Florida, yeah, they would have gone after him too. They don't.
Uh,
Yeah, they don't
they
play
don't give a
no
They
favorites.
don't give a shit.
They love
They do
Tom
not
Brady.
give a shit.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. But all right, as far as the match itself goes, yeah. Well, this is one part three we're gonna get, and I was about to say, like FTR, they seem to have their best matches with trilogies.
Yeah, but don't they always lose them at the end? They lost to the good old boys, God
Yeah.
rest his soul, but they lost to the them boys on the third one.
Yep.
Uh, I mean, I don't think it's a third one with the ass boys. I think that was just a two match thing.
Yeah.
I'm I, they lost to the Prime Powerful the third match. So I mean, I'm not seeing them losing. Because with the Young Bucks is all about the story in the match. So
Mm.
and I don't think FTR is going anywhere no time soon. So in fact, they resigned. So I think they're gonna I think they're gonna win. I think it's gonna be something special about this match.
Yep.
Just like their first match. Their first match to me was special because they paid homage to a lot of tag teams in that
Yep.
match. Uh, even their old rivals, they did some Briscoes moves. They did some DIY moves.
Yep.
They did some classic Power and Glory
Midnight
moves.
Express. Yep.
They did Leisure Doom, blah blah. You know, this list go on and on.
Yep.
And now you talking about a big house like this. Can they? My question is he going to top the Bullet Club match, the 2 hour 3 falls match?
Ooh.
I think it will because the Young Bucks are established tag team.
Yeah,
We was
Yep.
we was lucky that what's the name was you know Jay White and Juice is that damn good.
Yeah.
But we talking about the Young Bucks who held tag team wrestling down for a decade.
Yeah.
You know, when everybody thought tag team wrestling was dying or it was only in one promotion. They was holding it down from Japan, Ring
Yeah.
of Honor, PWG, you know. So I love this. I love this. But I think FTR gonna retain. I just got that feeling. Like
uh, I, I don't know, but if FTR do retain, then they all right. They ain't safe. But if Young Bucks win the tag team title and they going to Chicago,
Yep.
ex- oh, that's a good one. That's a good reason too. But how about this? I know I'm teasing this shit because I just wish they just pull the trigger on it. CM Punk cost the Young Bucks the title.
shit, CM Punk much better. Shit, I don't know. CM Punk coming and causing the title the elite. It's gotta be a shoot. It's gotta be like the Montreal Screwjob type of shit. But you know the Young Bucks and the Elite don't want to talk to him. Yeah, this still on the news. They don't want to talk to him.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It's wrestling. You gotta work together. Young Elite. It's like
Well, listen. They on two different shows. They got to. You're gonna have to see each other soon. Y'all do the same pay per views. We going,
oh lord.
but, uh,
Mm.
I don't know. I never saw. I mean, grown people. This is a business. This is a sport or sports entertainment, but it's still a business, and the goal is to make as much money as you can together.
Yep.
Damn it! Stop acting like fucking divas.
Yep.
I don't want him by my I want him by my locker room. Move. This is my
Yeah.
chair. Get the fuck up and go do some business. The best matches is something that got some reality to it.
Oh.
Some of it. But
Yeah.
but
You want to see that
but I was gonna
potato?
say but yeah, I'm about to
Potato.
say there was a lot of potato salad with some raisins gonna be coming situation. So I, I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. Hey
Uh.
fellas. Hey fellas, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Uh
Yes.
but I gotta go because I gotta get ready for Hills for Life podcast.
All
But
right, bro.
but one more thing before I go. One more thing before I go. That women's match,
Yeah.
the women's world title. I feel like we gonna get swerved. Not we what I feel like a swerve gonna happen.
Mhm.
Now, who I don't know. I feel like it'll be a swerve. I feel like it'll be a new champion. I
Sorry.
just don't know which way to go. I would love to be Sheree, but Sheree don't wrestle that much.
True.
This is
Hey, but
another
it's their hometown country, so
right. This is another match. This is another match to protect her. So they could tease that. But question is, do she need to win the title? Yes.
yeah,
Make her comeback story.
yeah, complete. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, needs to look for that damn package video for you.
Yeah, but I say this. Yeah, it won't be. Yeah, it won't be. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, unless Xavier Woods goes to AEW, never mind. Um,
Man,
I
I
am
want
not
that
leaving on that
title.
note. I am
I
not
would.
leaving on that note. No, I'm not. I'm
no,
not
but
leaving
I
on that
want
note.
to tell you that one.
No,
Uh,
we are not getting ready to R like it's.
but
I'm out.
I want to.
That damn
That
belt.
is still, I
That
don't
damn
care.
belt.
That is still my favorite line for that rap. But yo,
Deuces.
yeah,
All right, fellas.
all right.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, I had to say, like, I was noticing something on. I forgot it was either Rampage or Collision. I think it was Collision last night. But yeah, I was wondering when somebody was going to start maybe the dissension with the try and start something up between the Outcasts because, like I said, Tony and Saraya both in this matchup, but it's like, yeah, only one of y'all gonna be champ because Tony ain't gonna play this like coach champion kind of thing.
Nah, she acting real funny with that title, and plus she dressed different, which I don't know who that was at first. When I see it close, like, oh, that's her. It's going between her or Soraya, or be like a remaining champion.
Mm.
But if Soraya wins, then it'll be some sneaky shit. But if the current champ wins, then yeah, she deserves it. And plus, the fans will work with anybody.
Yeah. I would say this. Yeah, I would want Sheeta to retain it because, like I said, it was nice for her to finally get a fan moment with Dynamite 200. But
Mhm.
for her to have a victory of this size, like up at Wembley, like on pay per view, especially against the the lady pillar of AEW, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and then the only two-time women's champion Tony Storm, and then of course, yeah, like I said, England's own Saraya. Yeah, I was like, if Sheeta wins that one, uh, the one thing I'm really praying for is that they give this match time and
Mm-hmm.
that it winds up being one of the best women's matches in AEW history because, like I said, all four of these girls like definitely deserve their shine in this one, and like I said, let them have time to cook. And you'd have a hell of a yeah, you'd have a hell of a matchup because we know like individually these are four good workers, but it's like let them create a match where they can flow and tell a story. It's like this guy had potential to be a sleeper for a show stealer of the night.
Mm-hmm. I feel that'd be, I think it'd be one of those match of the night and all in because it's, these four women deserve to be in the spot, despite of all the bad criticism we be hearing. But for this one, they earn their shine. They earn an opportunity. It's all about the execution. If the execution is not correct, then the fans will. Well, you can't be okay with it, but the rest of the fans be
Yep.
shit.
Yep. But they go on. Like we brought up. Speaking of United Kingdom superstars, how about the leader of the United Empire, Will Ospreay, taking on Chris Jericho? And I got a funny feeling this match is not going to be just an ordinary match. Like either Jericho's going to sucker him into defending that United Kingdom title, or else after the way he got busted open last week, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a no disqualification matchup.
It'll likely be no DQ, and I say it'd be for the IWGP UK title because you can't be a champion and not defending at your hometown. So eventually they got to do it, and plus we may see the Painmaker because once he
Oh,
turns when he see that blood, I'm like he will become that the Painmaker.
oh shit! I didn't even think about that one until you just said it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was about to say, yeah, if this do wind up becoming a no disqualification match, yeah, Jericho definitely gonna yeah, go Painmaker for this one. But still, even if it's just by itself, it was like, yeah, can you imagine like 85,000 people plus singing Judas, even though like they're gonna be a pro Osprey crowd like when the bell rings, but yeah, like we brought up, Jericho's definitely like popular over in the UK himself.
Oh yeah, you know they're gonna change. They're gonna sing this song. They may break the Guinness Book World Record, the world largest sing along, but they're gonna do something with it.
That might be true. And, well, yeah, because I forgot. Yeah, WrestleMania crowds don't do that. Unless they have WrestleMania in London one day, then that might top it. But who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see what to go to next. Oh, Stadium Stampede, of course. New Japan Strong Champion. By the way, Eddie, I meant to. Yeah, I got to give you respect because I had to remember which championship he was holding. Yeah, New Japan Strong Openweight Champion Eddie Kingston teams up with AEW International Champion Orange Cassidy, the Lucha Brothers, and the Best Friends, taking on all three members of the Blackpool Combat Club. And who else?
Uh,
And there's going to be the first part of this mystery is going to be who's going to team up with BCC.
I would say, mm, I would say Minoru Suzuki.
Oh,
Mm,
Lord.
I would say throw in Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk.
Oh, now with him and Moxley's history.
Yeah, like my best friend is my worst enemy. Or my enemy is my best friend.
Yeah.
Um, shit. I would say throw in shoot. I want to say, let's see. Brian Danielson, but he ain't back. He ain't cleared to wrestle yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think like how long ago was Forbidden Door?
That was
Was
back in
no, it's like yeah, 'cause I know it's back in the end of June, but
June, so it's August. So and we got broken forearm with screws in it. Yeah, that'll be a while. So
mm. Let's see, but hold on, I can tell you. Yeah, because I can tell you right now. So 25th, he got injured. I think he had the surgery later that week. So one, yeah, so one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right, so he would have been. All right, so 'cause I think they said that injury would take up to 8 weeks. So this would actually be the eighth week now, but I don't think they're gonna like test him that quickly. So damn. I would think Shooter would be one of them.
oh yeah, yeah, he would be a perfect one.
Yeah, so Umino would probably join. Um, let's, oh, dude, I wouldn't think it would be possible, but even though you just think they'd get Regal for one more shot, even though I know he left the company or whatever. But
That's a slim chance that would
yeah,
happen.
yeah, oh, yeah, that would really be slim, especially because Moxley never forgave him for cost them the title to MGF. But mm,
Mm, I'm trying to think of those. I would say
mm,
gotta be some from UK.
yeah,
Then Blackpool.
wait a minute, because we're what's my man name? It's
Zack Sabre Jr.
oh, that would be an interest. Yeah, but wait a minute. Yeah, teaming with somebody who's been Danielson's been wanting to go after for the last couple of weeks
Let's see.
or last couple of years. Oh, wait a minute, Toothless Timmy. Oh, wait a minute.
I
What do
can.
we? Wait, no one
Oh,
have anything coming up that weekend.
Davy Boy Smith. I mean
Oh, hold
Davy
on.
Hart Smith.
Yeah, hold
That
on.
like
Hold on. Let me see. Because what would he be doing right now?
I know he's an MOW.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Having Davy Boy Jr. show up. Oh yeah.
That's his
Yeah, that would
hometown. Plus
definitely be up something right there. Um.
hometown.
Shit. Uh, yeah, like I said, that's gonna be, and that's why like right now is like who would BCC trust? Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, because like I said, they ain't exactly been everybody's most favorite people lately.
yeah, they pretty much beats everybody ass.
Yeah, I know that's my point. But yeah, but somehow like I got a feeling if this doesn't, it's gonna end between Eddie and Claudio.
Yeah, and yeah, the big show is the Ring of Honors. Damn, I think what was the next big show for Ring of Honor?
Yeah, because they just had Death Before Dishonor, so let's see.
Hey, they had no anniversary show, didn't they?
Don't believe they did.
Damn.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, 'cause I'm trying to see like where they're try to see 2023. Yeah, because they only had they only had Supercard of Honor and then Death Before Dishonor this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because the last time they had an anniversary show was back in 21 when Roosh and Lethal battle for the championship.
Oh, okay. Mm.
But let me see what else I could think of real quick. Ah, you know what? I was about to say it if worse comes to worse, hell, throw in House of Black.
That would be a good idea.
And especially if you want to set up a three-way between because yeah, especially if you want to set up BCC versus House of Black for the trios titles eventually.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Hmm. All right, let's talk. All right, next up we have yeah Sting and Darby Allin against Swerve and AR Fox in the tag team coffin match.
That'd be a toss up between Sting and Darby Allin. But if I had to choose, I'd probably say Sting and Darby. But if Darby lose, then the next one he's going to definitely rebound to become TNT champion. So I do see I do see Swerve and AR Fox put Sting in the coffin.
Question is which thing? Shit.
If it's a regular Sting, yeah. If it was a Joker Sting, he may put AR Fox in, but that would definitely push back the push. That would be like new value because he put AR Fox in the casket. But I prefer to see AR Fox and Swerve put Sting in the coffin, get a little payback for what they did to Prince Nana. And plus, I think Prince Nana would come out of nowhere and cost them the match. So I think it's gonna be Swerve and AR Fox and Sting be in the coffin. Probably for the regular Sting, but not the Joker Sting.
Yeah, and then you also got to think, like I said, Wednesday night, Swerve and Fox are taking on Darby and Nick Wayne. So you think what kind of shape will Darby even be in after that match?
Ooh, that shit is true. Darby probably beating up more than ever.
Yep. All right, then let's see. All right, then of course six man tag team matchup as the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi team with Hangman Page to take on Switchblade Jay White, Rock Hard, Juice Robinson, and Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, it's gonna be the Golden Elite, Kenny Omega, uh, Kota Ibushi, and Hammond Page defeating the gold, the Bullet Club Gold right off the bat.
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. We have way too much gold in this matchup because
Yeah,
we got Bullet Club Gold and we got the Golden Star, of course, Golden Lovers, and
yeah, there's a whole bunch of goals, and
yeah.
plus the funny
And
thing is,
ironically, nobody's a champion in this matchup, by the
yeah, as unfortunately, but
way.
but the thing is, got five members who's a current Bullet Club and former Bullet Club, and Kota Ibushi is the only one out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ah, shit, that's right. Ah, shit, that's right. You do got like, well, technically, Takeshita's also out too. So
Yeah, oh yeah, it's true.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, man, you think like, yeah, Omega and White in the history that they've had against each.
Mm, yeah, they have a long,
Yeah,
extended history.
yeah,
So
Hangman and Juice. Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
and then again to an ex, and then again to an extent, like you say, Omega, Takeshita, DDT, Coda in Takeshita and DDT. Although Coda, no, I think Coda might have left before Takeshita got in there, but yeah,
But you know, like history between all six of them.
yep, yeah, and then of course, yeah, double main event, yeah, CM Punk defending his so-called real world championship against the king of television and reigning ROH TV champion Samoa Joe.
See, CM Punk did beat Joe at the tournament.
Yeah, finally.
And I'm surprised he ain't for a tie for the title because that would earn him a shot for the TV title, but that'd be too much. I say CM Punk retains because I think they got something big. I think they got something big for CM Punk. I don't think he's ready to drop that title.
Yep. Yeah, because I think I see something coming up next week, but yeah, but Punk's definitely winning this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, and then of course the main event for the AEW World Championship, MJF defending against Adam Cole. Baby. Yeah.
I see Adam Cole become the new world champion with the help of Ultra Strong, just backstabbing him, and I see Adam Cole walk with the title.
You know what? Everything's looking like Cole backstabbing MJF, but it's like AEW's. I see a double cross coming this way
Mm.
because you know what I actually see happening, and it's like because AEW always likes to misdirect a lot of things. All right. I see the first part happening where Cole's going to backstab MJF. But then I see Strong in the Kingdom screwing over Adam Cole. But not necessarily to help MJF, but yeah, just because okay, oh, you've been wanting to do this thing for so long now that all right, since Max is your buddy, yeah, y'all can have each other then.
Mm.
Because
That
think
part.
about it, because yeah, yeah, if Adam's supposed to be your boy, but yeah, Max just called you a bland bitch, and Adam didn't even like defend you or whatever.
Yeah, that would definitely come into play. And if they do happen, you know what? This how I know. This how I know there could be a double turn. If we see the AEW World Championship in the middle of the show and not in the main event, then something crazy is going to happen. But if they're in the main event, then something good about to happen, like a new champion. But if
Yeah,
we see something in the middle of the show or co-main event, something might go down.
but you know what else though is like, yeah, and plus you know what else has got me thinking it's going to be a misdirect because if you notice, they've had Adam Cole twice look like he was thinking about like screwing MJF over. But then again, though, I think back to that tag team title match, and MJF lost way too easily, in my opinion. And I was like thinking, wow, is Max going to be the one backstage? That's the good thing about how they're playing this is because they've had opportunities where both men could have backstabbed the other. But I'm like, who's actually going to pull the trigger on this one?
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be that'll be interesting to see who's gonna pull it first, either Adam Cole or MGF. But it would make more sense for Adam Cole because I think Adam Cole want that title for a very long time, and plus that'd be a perfect comeback story from the head injury to a title.
Yep.
And plus, now that he was in part MJF list,
Yep.
so it would make perfect sense for him before to get back in.
Mhm. Yeah, and like I said, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, All In starts at 0 hour, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Um, for those of you out on the West Coast, and by the way, speaking of the West Coast, um, yeah, don't know the specifics on what's happening because I think it's still happening right now. But thoughts and prayers, Ali, down in SoCal, especially in San Diego, because Hurricane Hillary, or hopefully it might only be a tropical storm, but we'll just say hurricane for the time being.
Mhm.
So thoughts and prayers to everybody out there in San Diego, and of course, still thoughts and prayers for everybody who suffered the destruction out in Maui with the wildfires recently. So yeah, we're definitely praying for our friends out on the West Coast and a little bit beyond as well.
Oh yeah, a lot of big prayers.
Yeah,
Uh,
and and that's gonna do it for us. And like I said, don't forget 0 hour you can catch free on Facebook, YouTube, um, Twitter, and Twitch. And then of course, like I said, um, All In next Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern, live on pay-per-view, 10 a.m. for those of you on the West Coast. And yep, we will be reviewing All In Live right here next week on Embrace the Thirst. And then we'll also be previewing Payback and um All Out from should be next week in Chi-Town.
yeah. So be be one stack show, be one hell of a show, and
Oh wait a minute, I just thought we might not even know the card from All Out till like Wednesday. So
yeah, all out
but
that night and collision.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Bill, it's always a pleasure for our boy Enforcer and Derek, our fourth man, always yeah, hooking us up with the info when we needed to. And
Mhm.
so everybody, yeah, thanks for always supporting us. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that other stuff right here.
Yes, and I'm your boy Heel.
Yep. Now, of course, I am Rockin' Reese, and it, we will see y'all next time on Embrace the Thirst.
Yes. Till then, have a good night.
Peace.